to episode 1 of Tales from the Arcane. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us. We hope that you're enjoying our content so far. And if you are enjoying this content, don't forget to check out all of the other content that's over on TikTok and Instagram at Blue Cottage D&D. We do a lot of fun behind-the-scenes skits. We do some trivia games. We do some announcements, and just have a really good time with it. We'd love you guys to come hang out with us. And I'm going to turn this music down just a hair. It's turned way up. But if you really like us and you'd like to support the stream, you can do so by going to midnightstraykcandleco.com. We'll make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. Speaking of dice,
I am currently working on another dice drop that I am hoping to have before the convention, but it is tentative, so fingers crossed. Right now, if you want to see what I'm working on and if that date is announced, you can do so by following me on Instagram at Midnight Stray Candle Co. or you can join our Discord. We will drop the link in the chat. I think that's it, other than the convention. Got a couple of candles left in the shop. Thank you, TK. We saw your order come in yesterday.
Thank you, TK.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy your Druid Priestess. I think that's it. That's all I got.
So yeah.
No news.
Would like to, I don't know, did you say anything about the candle restock not happening for a bit?
I did that last week, but I can do it again.
I just thought about that. Yeah, we're not having a candle restock until after the convention in August.
Yeah.
Because for this big convention, we need all the inventory we can get. We're a very small outfit. We don't have a lot of space for overhead, so we're going to basically taking everything that we make. So
Our house and closets.
Our house and closets. And under the beds.
Anywhere we can stuff candles. Which is under the beds, mostly.
But there's also another way that you can support our stream. You can go check out tonight's sponsor, Sarson Games.
Sarson Games.
If you type in exclamation Sarson Games into the chat, and we'll pull up a link that will take you over to their webpage, where they make all kinds of 5th edition D&D inspired material. Everything from a book, an herbal book of arcane remedies and potions and concoctions, to a book of untamed spells, all the way to a book of deities and subclasses, some of which might be played in this here episode 1. So this here pilot episode. Can't imagine who would be doing that, but but yeah, we're going to be playing with some Sarson Games a little bit tonight, so we'd love if you guys to go check them out. And don't forget that if you like what you see, you can use promo code BlueCottage to get 10% off your purchase. And there is one last way that you can help support the stream. If you type in exclamation Kickstarter into the chat, it's going to pull up a link that will take you to our very first Kickstarter. The preview page is officially live, where you can go ahead and sign up for notifications to learn more about it and to be notified of when it actually launches. It is for the decks of Valor and Vigor, which are critical hit and critical save decks made for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. If you roll a natural 20 in combat on an attack roll, then you would draw from the deck of Valor and get a little bit of an added effect. So, if you roll Snake Eyes on your damage dice, it doesn't feel quite so bad. And if you roll a natural 20 on a saving throw, do not fret. It's never wasted. Never again with the deck of Vigor. For when you roll a natural 20 on a saving throw in combat, you will draw from the deck of Vigor and apply its effect to your saving throw. And this can be a boon, anything from boosting you to boosting your allies. There's all kinds of fun goodies in there. We'd love it if you guys would click on that link and go subscribe to notifications. And we'll be planning to launch that within the next 2 weeks. Goal is to launch it July the 29th. So keep a lookout for it. We'd love it if you guys would go click on that. It's going to help. Every subscription we have to that little notification button helps us out. So it's just a click.
Huzzah.
So thank you guys so much.
Huzzah.
Is it not working? Hang on, I might have to reset.
Oh, heck.
Streamline's not be doing the thing again.
Doing the thing.
You taught me how to fix it this time, though.
Yeah.
And let's try this again.
Oh, I lined these all up nicely and I knocked them over.
No!
Let's see. Exclamation Kickstarter.
Kick it.
Should be working. Should be working.
Alright.
Is it working? Is the thing happening?
Undo it.
I'm not seeing it happen.
Nope.
No, what is happening?
Fix it.
What'd you do?
Help.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna have to drop the link in there for you guys. I don't know. It
Difficulties.
says it's active. I don't know. It says exclamation Kickstarter for everyone.
I'll look at it on the
They
bar.
are eye-catching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go, everybody. I'm just pasting it in. There it is. So if you guys wouldn't mind clicking on that and going and clicking that little subscribe to updates, it helps us out. It goes a long way, and we hope that you like what we launch. We hope you like what you see. Let's see.
Streams this week.
Streams this week. We got a lot of streams this week. We'll be back with Tales from Blue Cottage tomorrow night as they continue their tale through the Sanctuary of Seasons. They're about to go fight a Jabberwock, so that'll be a good time. A Jabberwock. And
Courtesy of Lewis Carroll.
then we'll be back on Thursday with a foxtail as our furry friends are about to be in a very big fight. It's about to be a big dog fight.
Bro!
It is cats versus dogs. It is literally cats versus dogs. It's like a whole army of cats versus our players and a handful of dogs.
I could never
It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'd love it if you guys would come back and hang out with us. And first of all, and before we jump in any deeper, I would like to give a big shout out to these players. Look at this fabulous get-ups as they don't even have to describe their characters. They look like them.
I was thinking about that. I was like, how are we going to describe
Who
it?
spent the past 2 weekends helping me set all of this stuff up and helping film and edit the
Just making
I have-
everything else happen.
I have so much in the cart. You guys aren't ready. Like, it's
Oh.
waiting.
I have no
Sitting
doubt.
and waiting.
I was
She
like,
needed to
she's
give us
probably
a head
wants to be
start.
a perfectionist about it. And I was like, it has to be.
She had to give us a head start, so when she comes and debuts, we
So
don't get outshined.
hurt her
I've got
feelings.
3 body paints just for the paint.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
gonna be wild. She's already picked out a bunch of like horn STLs and stuff. Oh,
Context.
whoops. Well, you're gonna learn here in a second. It's fine.
Surprise! I'm a tiefling.
Shocker!
Shocker.
So,
Not with the body.
It's actually my first
let's
tiefling that'll be
see.
on air that'll say.
I did know Hollow said that's an awesome new video.
Got my ears
Thank you
pierced
so
just for the
much,
stream.
Hollow. We had a good time filming it. It actually didn't take too terribly long to film. Honestly, I think we got it knocked down in like 20 minutes.
Thank you.
The editing took longer than anything.
That was fun.
But it was a good time.
Yeah.
Escara, thank you so much for the bits. TK, thank you for the bits. John the Jersey Devil, Numbskull, and everybody else that subscribes. Thank you guys so much for the subscriptions. Thank you for the gifted subs. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much for joining us in tonight's premiere. I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous, but very excited.
Premiere.
Mostly excited. With that,
nervous.
before we dive in, of course, we must put up tonight's poll. How many natural 20s will be rolled in tonight's session? What are y'all feeling? Put up your
know
channel
yet.
points for a chance to win
don't know
more.
these characters
We
yet.
don't know.
I'm
What
gonna
are the-
roll
what-
for how
what are
many
the dice
natural
gods
20s we're
feeling?
gonna-
Oh.
for this new group.
Oh,
Y'all-
you need to put Mark.
Mark needs
Oh
to go
yeah, I
back
need to put
up.
Mark up. Sorry. You
we're
sure you
doing.
want me to put Mark up
The
here?
dice think that we're gonna
I
roll
don't
4
know.
natural
You really?
20s.
He's the bearer of bad
Use the
news. He's the owl.
I think it's
of
a
bad
D6, yeah.
That's a
Sorry,
potential
Hollow.
limit.
My bad. I had to take Mark down because we were looking at
It is great.
potential artists
I'm
for
saying
character
greater
art
than
for this
6
group.
too.
Same
Let's
grade.
manifest our juju.
I'm going with my dice.
Oh, mine said 2.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't rolled
Trouble
mine
Dump
yet.
says Chris officially looks like a bard now.
Yeah.
Listen, your bard,
5 to 6.
y'all's bardic reel went wild. By the way.
Yeah.
Into the thick of it.
That Into the Thick of It was something else. That did
That
did
was
more than
so
I ever
weird.
expected
That's
it.
still terrifying.
I can't believe we all just like we passed around a brain cell for that one.
John the Jersey Devil said, and that will be my first Kickstarter. Thank you so much, Jersey Devil. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you who have supported us. Seriously, if it wasn't for you guys, we would not have been able to do this Kickstarter. So thank you guys so much for supporting us and for helping to fund the initial set of cards that we had to get, because it was not cheap, because we had to get custom dies made, we had to get minimum orders done. It was a lot more costly than we anticipated it to get the
Prototypes.
prototypes. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. I wanted to say promo decks. I'm like, that's not right. Prototypes made.
The beta
And that's
test.
all thanks to you guys for helping us to do that. So thank you guys so much for all of your
Ooh, your
support.
dice are here already.
Thank you.
All right.
No, they were
With
disappointing
that,
replacement dice for the ones that I didn't get. They were midnight stray. So you're inspired by yourself here.
so we're Knights of Bawa.
Go
Was
me.
talking about.
But yes, I really like the color too. I wanted, what
Let's
was
see.
it? You were called Face Spirit? Faye?
Knight of Bawa said,
Yeah.
I made one of my, they were talking about food in the chat, and Knight of Bawa said, I made one of my snack dreams come true. At the Ren Fair, there's a place that sells cheese fritters, battered in deep fried jack cheese.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Delish.
And then, so I got some, took it back
Sounds like
took it to where
Afro
my
Master
cast is and got
Delicious
some
going out
maple
lots of
flavored
ice cream,
bacon
though.
jerky and wrapped the jerky around the cheese fritters. Sounds
Really?
freaking delicious.
Slam that right now. Forget I'm a lady.
That sounds freaking
I wouldn't use those
delicious.
terms around these.
Yeah.
Troubled Up says sending some winter nights vibes and went
Dresses up
for
as
6
cheese.
plus natural
Slam
20s.
jerky.
You guys, Triple Dub is going all in.
On what?
6 plus natural 20s. Triple Dub is
Oh, I
sending
said
it.
the same. We're manifesting, baby. We're on the same page.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad y'all are back. Welcome back to the table. I'm looking forward to start.
We're in a weird order. I'm gonna say it. We're in a weird order.
Different order.
It's all good. It's all good. And you know, like I said, it's just night one. If you're feeling uncomfortable at the end of the night, we can mix it up. But I feel like you guys are just gonna fall right into place.
By the time we come back from the second one, you're gonna see me in Dindy's little shawl and rocking back and forth.
Right over there, just
Yeah.
security blanket.
One my
Just
lights.
put it under the
my
table.
And I would like to note to
Yeah.
all of you, thanks
I'll start using it
to
as a blankie.
thanks to Ascara Scares You, TK Clyer, and Skinner Music Man. You've all been blessed already.
Ooh.
So you got a D4 to add to your roll of your
I
choice.
don't have eyes for this character yet.
And I think with that,
Show some blue ones.
I think with that, it is time to dive into tonight's session with a prologue.
Never mind.
Let me change these
I
lights.
used to really get to spread out, y'all.
Let's see, where are we going to begin?
Ready.
I think we're going to be
Change.
a little forest,
Memory.
a little bit of sky. If I can get these to work. So a little forest, a little sky.
Jack Sparrow of it.
The whole time, baby.
I'm just putting that together.
Change your music. That's not the one. But it'll work.
It's one of my favorites.
Look at our freaking.
This feels very.
You all ready?
Title.
No.
Scene. Whatever. This is epic.
Bring it on, Dad.
Welcome, viewers and players, to the country of Fritz. Dubbed the Arcane capital of the world of Axelon, Fritz is home to some of the most famous and infamous mages of all time. The magic prowess of its people has protected this country from the warlords of Verx to the west across the Everrun, and the atrocities they have committed. The warlords have conquered nearly all the free peoples of the continent of Bardul, save for this country. Refugees from this conflict flood across the Everrun, seeking safe haven and refuge within the watch of the Twilight Gods and the followers thereof in Fritz. Many, however, are met with distrust by the locals. In the midst of this mass migration, a cosmic event takes place. The appearance of a comet, streaking across the dust-lit sky like fire from the gods. All who bear witness to its flight hear the same voice like a whisper from beyond as it speaks to them. Awaken. This event comes to be known as the Calling and is met with both fear and anticipation. However, our story begins 2 weeks after the Calling. South of the Aberley Wood, along the banks of the Silver Dawn River, in the small town of Reese. As we begin our tale, on the stairs of a great temple to Alvania, the guiding light, there is a tiefling approaching the main doors. If you will,
So
Corbella,
fast.
please, your turn. Describe your character for us.
All right. You see a tiefling woman who is about 5'7". She has these spiral horns that make her look a little taller than that. She has kind of light red, coral-esque tan skin. It's kind of light red, I guess is a good description. She has these bright, bright white, gold, and red eyes. She has simple robes. They're black and red. Boots. Nothing looks new on her. Everything looks very worn. She has a satchel with a notebook in it. Yeah, I think that's... Honestly, a couple little details such as she's got earrings, dagger earrings. She has a dagger tattoo on her neck that you can see. Bracers. That's about it.
So, Torbella, as you approach the temple, as you step in through the doorway, you're met in a grand foyer by a priest of Albania. He approaches you. He's got these kind of deep navy blue robes with silver and white trim. The under tunic is very stark white. As he approaches, how can I help you? Yes.
I'm looking for, well, information. That's what I'm looking for. I heard there's some books in this library that might assist me.
We do indeed have a library. It is open to the public, to a
Easy.
degree, of course. Under, of course, one circumstance, and that is a small donation of 1 gold pieces to Our Lady of the Guiding Light.
Of course, everything in this life costs money.
Takes it.
There you are.
He watches and wanders over. There is an offering jar nearby, or like a large vase with a top on it. Pulls the little lid off. You hear as it drops in, places it on. Please follow me. He escorts you through a pew, through an aisle, surrounded on either side by various pews. You can see there's several individuals here praying. You notice ahead of you, you see the Maiden of the Moon, the Guiding Light, a statue of the Guiding Light herself, Albania, holding essentially she has a staff where at the top of it there's this crescent moon that curls upwards, and in her right hand she holds a lantern. He pulls you to a side room and opens up the door. Inside there is a fairly large library, a lot of books, and he then says, "You must be watched. I hope this will not be a problem. Many of these books are very old, so we must have a chaperone with you at all times."
I suppose. That's fine.
Very well. Serafina, where are you, dear?
Nope, right here.
You watch as there's a couple of books that kind of topple over, and as this
Sorry.
woman walks out from around a corner. Will you describe your character for us?
Wonderful.
I have dark black hair, shoulder length.
No way.
But I'm wearing like basic chain mail and a bit more grand looking armor, I would say. With my blue cape, and then I also have very pale skin. That's the best I can do.
Doesn't get out much, guys.
Yeah, it hasn't seen the sun very much. I have very, like, cold but like piercing blue eyes, and I carry this golden moon sickle, and I have little moon pendants here, and then this little headpiece with a moon crescent.
So, as you walk around the corner, Serafina, if you will, please attend to this young woman as she previews our library.
I'd love to.
So, he steps aside. I will leave you to it then.
Thank you.
Just leave the books on the desk when you are finished. Serafina will put them away. So, as you begin to peruse, which books exactly are you looking for?
I am looking for ones that pertain to the 9 hells and devils, demons, fiends, anything I can find on the 9 hells.
Make an investigation check.
First one of the night.
That kind of deep.
Hell yeah. 24.
24.
Oh my gosh.
She finds
All right. So let's set the
He
pace.
opens a
Let's
portal.
set the pace.
Wow.
So as you shift around,
Was that a
you,
19?
It was in 2019.
because of your background, you're very quick at locating things that you need. As
No.
So Vinny, you
no.
watch as she starts going through and she just literally pulls books out and just starts tossing them onto the ground as she goes.
Ooh, those are the scary ones.
Scary one books?
They have a lot about the. And I guess I would know about all these books. And she has the correct ones because she has the.
Yeah.
They have the 9 hells in them. You know, tieflings are descendants from things from the 9 hells. Yes. You look normal.
Scary to you?
No, I love this job. I love being in here with you all alone.
Good. I'm gonna scoot a
I know
little
if you need
closer to her. Would you like to help me?
I would love to do that. Yes.
Make yourself useful. Here you are.
Okay.
I just give her a random book that has nothing to do with what I need.
So as you search, as you hand her this book and you start sifting, you don't even know what you're supposed to be looking for. She just gives you a book.
Scary.
It is depictions of various infantry demons from the third layer of hell. Many of them made of bones. Some of them are just mounds of flesh that breathe fire. Others are chain devils that are wrapped in massive chains. It's terrifying stuff. But you do find a handful of books that you're looking for. All of them, it's a trilogy of books. Not as you sift through them quickly, begin to kind of thumb through the pages, you don't find exactly what you're looking for. You do find some iconography similar to that which you seek. You discover quite a bit of history and lore, particularly on the arcane arts that the devils use when they were a part of the Great War, of the First War. You don't find exactly what you're looking for, but you do find a name pinned at the very back of all 3 books. The author, whose name is Tannen Merriweather, The Citadel of Carson.
Do you have to stay here the whole time?
It is my job. Also, you just kind of seem like you might, these are just really important books.
Know what I'm doing, yes. Yes, I do.
I can sit in that chair over there if you want.
Yes, if you don't mind.
All right. I get up and walk to that chair.
Just make a sleight of hand check. What's your passive perception? It's just 10 plus your plus your perception.
22.
Oh, it's not that high.
It's not that
It's not that high. Nope. As she turns to walk towards the chair, you quickly into your pack satchel. What do you do?
Grab another book.
So,
So, since we have to sit here for a while as I look for more things, want to talk about yourself, or what do you usually do with people here?
Oh, I love talking about myself. I mean, what do you want to know?
I don't know. Where are you from?
Wait, I'm from here, right?
your family's from Carson.
Carson, I
They
forgot,
sent
yeah.
you here to study under the priests.
Oh, yeah. I'm here studying under the priest because I'm supposed to be doing important things and, but it's not all that fun. But what do you do? Why are you here, besides the scary books?
I'm looking for information, but this has been lovely. I'm going to go.
Oh, already?
Yes, already. See you later. Bye.
So
Okay.
she sets the books down and takes her leave of the library.
You don't want to talk anymore?
No, dear, I'm good. Thank you.
Do you, I want to kind of tiptoe out by the,
I'm gonna go back real quick.
Okay.
Knock on the door. Open it up.
like right there by the door.
You said Carson.
Yeah.
Do you frequent there often?
every so often.
Do you know lots of people there?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll contemplate that. All right, bye.
Shuts the door.
I'm gonna crack open the door. Do you know that? Why do you want to know that?
There might be some information that I need there.
I have information. See, here's the thing. I really hate what I'm doing right now, and maybe I can just come with you for a little bit.
With me.
The priest thing is not very fun.
You can just leave.
I'm not really supposed to know.
About this point, the high priest shouts, Serafina, what have I told you about badgering our patrons? Will you please clean the library?
Can
Sorry.
she come with me for a moment?
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. Yep, there it is. 4.
4? I'm afraid Serafina has duties to attend to, don't you?
Oh, you heard him.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Maybe meet up later.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
So, as you enter back into the library, and you begin to put back the books, there is one missing.
I'm trying not to think that she was kind of bad and scary, but she's. I'm imagining I know, because
So,
someone stole a book.
You're victim blaming me already.
At least look under the table. Someone stole a book.
you know it was there when you last checked. And she's the only one that's been in here today.
I am going to scurry to the door and run out and see if I can still catch her.
All right, so that brings us to the riverbanks.
Hey, lady, what did you say your name was again?
As you take off,
I didn't.
as you take off out the temple, you see Torbella is like scurrying quickly down the path, headed towards the bridge that crosses the river back into Reese. You two, as we make our way to the riverside, there is a large stone bridge that goes across the good lord, the Silver Dawn. That cuts across from the Silver Dawn, connecting the main road to the temple to Albania and Reese to the west. Beneath this stone bridge, splashing about in the water, there are 2 sea elves who are enjoying a nice swim. If you will describe your character for us.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a sea elf. We are sea elves, yeah. Standing, I guess we're both about the same height. We look very, very similar. Almost too similar. I'm older by like 5 minutes.
At this age, it doesn't matter. We're blue-skinned.
We have blue skin. Kind of, mine is like a little darker, I think. Kind of like sea foamy blue.
We have a little bit more amber eyes. Gaudy rings all over the place. More
We got piercings and our little sailor shirts and.
We look like we might have been hanging out with some pirates, and
Yeah.
now we're making our way inland. I
We
guess.
carry around a bucket of water.
I've got a scale mail adorned. It's definitely like a
Yeah.
little bit of like seaweedy, maybe like got some like sea growths on it, maybe barnacles or 2.
It's for the chum.
Fishes and crabs like squirming about our bodies.
Yeah, there's like a little sea beasts, sea creatures,
Little sea
tiny
creatures.
beasts,
Tiny little
tiny
sea creatures.
creatures.
Just crawling
That are
amongst
just-
us.
emphasis on the tiny, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out with us.
So,
That's about it, I guess. Oh, we
As
got
far
these
as-
matching amulets. Yeah.
so as the 2 of you
Second
are
base with that one.
sitting on the shore here, you've traveled quite a distance
Teased it.
from Levant to make it here as you're headed towards Batman's Crossing. You can see up ahead as you look to the west, following the riverside. You can see about probably a little over half a mile, kind of around the bend. There is a large water wheel attached to a building. You see quite a few buildings just around the river bend as you're approaching the town of Reese. as you're just taking a brief break, you then hear the sounds of shouting coming from overhead, from on the bridge.
Lady, come back. Did you actually take that book? Because I didn't want to think you did, but there's a book missing.
Take what book?
The book.
Which book? I looked at so many.
Which one? Did I notice which one it was, or just notice one was missing?
Make an intelligence check. What are you two
No, I
doing?
know
as you hear
what
this?
Yeah.
Oh dear, Thielek, don't you just love the fresh water as a break from the salt water?
Brother, you hear those humans squabbling?
Where's intelligence?
Humans, you say?
I mean,
12.
human and... Is that a tail?
Oh, that's a tiefling, I think.
Have we seen tiefling?
In your travels, you would have definitely come
Okay.
across the tiefling.
We've got
Various. They're very rare race, but you would have come across them here and there.
I've seen them making port.
That one's, going after that one, other one, quite, fierce. I kind of like that. What's that? She's got a book. A book? I see,
Wait,
Maybe
do
we get a
we
little bit-
see a book?
Yeah.
You've hidden the book.
Make perception
Hidden-
checks.
hidden the book.
Okay.
I rolled a 12 for intelligence. So,
Okay.
Perception checks.
checks out. But
You're not entirely sure. You know for a fact there were 3 books in that trilogy, and there are only 2 now. That's all you know.
can I see all of the books that you have?
No, absolutely not. Why would I do that?
But there was one missing, and you were the last one looking at it, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but
It is a bit presumptuous of you, don't you think?
I don't really like to fight, but I like to kick a rock.
Perception checks.
I'm just gonna
Are
be
we
brutal.
fighting?
So
21.
21. Ooh, both of you. You notice that
You don't always
the tiefling has. She doesn't. You can't see the book, but you do see as Seraphina is chasing after. You notice as she kind of cradles that satchel, pulling it behind her back and into behind her cloak as she begins to step back. And then at this point, she walks onto the bridge out of your sight.
She's holding
Yeah.
a satchel? Wait, how far are we in
You're
proximity?
you're like underneath the bridge.
We're under the
probably
bridge?
10, 15 feet above your head. Yeah.
Listen, let's keep our voices
Throw
down.
me. Just throw me hard. And I'm just going to turn to a crab.
I'm gonna scoop up the
Runs
crab,
into a crab.
just back up a little bit, like, to where I can get a trajectory to the top of the bridge, and just
So I stick out the
chuck Felix up there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check, and you're turning into a crab, right?
So
you're a small creature.
Crab. Yeah,
Okay.
little baby crab.
So if you get stuck on my horns.
That was almost good.
That would be
I love it.
exciting.
It's gonna be great. How far do you throw him?
A dexterity check? Eight.
crab.
So he kind of picks you up as he hurls up.
This barnacle.
You just get yeeted. You get a bit of a spin to your trajectory as he kind of you transformed into a little bit less aerodynamic crab than the last time you pulled this trick. As you start spinning in the air, you flip upwards and you see Torbella crossing. She's got her back turned to the road as she's talking to Seraphina. As you're flying, in your peripheral, you notice there is a wagon, a covered wagon, that is coming pretty quickly down the road. Torbella is about to walk right in front of it. And you try to shout, but you're a crab, and then all of a sudden, stone. You watch into the water on the other side of the bridge.
He was slippery.
Can I poof back?
Into the water.
You're in the water.
Sorry, but
You threw me too hard.
well,
Did we see
sometimes you
that?
like it
We
hard.
saw the crab?
Not with your passive
Okay,
perception,
yeah.
it went over your head. And then about this point, however, you do notice as she steps out towards the road, coming from around some shrubs, there is this horse-drawn wagon, and all of a sudden, Torbella, you're right in front of you here. Whoa!
Trying to get out of the way.
The horses kick up and almost clobber you in the face. As they settle back down, you notice there are 3 individuals riding the front of this covered wagon. There is a human, a hobgoblin dressed in full plate armor, and an interesting-looking woman. Maeva, will you describe your character for us?
Well, she's interesting looking. She has like light gray skin. She's pretty tall. She is slender and is dressed as if she likes to be looked at. So she's in little clothing, but done, her hair's done to a point. She's presenting herself well. She's got purple robes that aren't new and flashy or fashion forward, but are practical and well taken care of. She's got boots. She has a headdress of gemstones, but not in a cute crown way, but just these big bold gems that seem a little chaotic. She has an epic unibrow. Think Frida Kahlo.
Paved the way.
And yeah, she's just wearing this face of entertaining.
As the horses settle down, the driver kind of pulls back on the reins. You two, please be careful. Watch where you're going.
You watch where you're going. You're the driver.
I'm so sorry.
And this is a road, madam.
It's a bridge.
Tilak, throw me.
Pedestrians.
Lady.
I'm a starfish.
It's my turn.
Make a dexterity
Oh
check.
god, it's gonna get stuck.
I'm ill.
What is
It's
it?
not my strong 3.
Ninja stars. Me.
Three.
Ninja stars it.
You take it. Where are you aiming for? What are you aiming for?
I guess I see what's the cart look like?
So the covered so as you got
It's a covered
So
wagon.
essentially, like I said, there's this
At
high
the wagon.
riverbank.
At the wagon.
There's a 10 to 12 foot high riverbank on either side of this vast river. There's a bridge that cuts across it, and it's very rocky along the shoreline. So essentially, you just kind of look out and you can see this happening. You can see the top of the carriage. So you just
Yeah, I just want to swim back and.
Mava. Suddenly, there's this, and there's a starfish stuck to you.
Oh, how fun. Hello.
As Thren looks over towards you, is that a starfish?
Is it a normal starfish color and everything?
What color is it?
It's pink.
So yes.
Can I tell if it's magic?
Do you have detect magic or anything of that nature?
No, but I
Make a-
have magic.
Make
I
a-
would be familiar with it,
Make
right?
an Arcana check.
How much of the bridge is touching the water? Is there anything down or is it all off bank?
It's all it's all over the riverbanks.
Okay.
16.
A 16. Flip it up down. It looks like a normal starfish, but you would know that starfish don't settle in fresh water. Very long way from home.
I'm waiting. I'm just gonna.
I'm just in my
look at
head
this
because
and
like
smirk.
an anime internal monologue, type thing. I'm like, we didn't talk about what we were gonna do after this. What was the plan?
How
And
high
I'll
is the
cast
bridge?
message.
Do
Oh, word, how high up is
Wait,
the
can I
bridge?
cast message in my? I can't. Can I?
You can't.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
You're just going.
Why is this already so chaotic?
I don't know what to do.
And this is the kind of chaos I anticipated. This is exactly it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Listen, come to the side.
Wait.
Come, please,
here,
come. Yes, yes.
Thank you, ladies. Maybe you just keep that. Sure.
I just start screaming in starfish.
I don't even know what that would sound like. I guess there's
I'm like yelling. I'm yelling to Thelic in starfish. 'Cause you
Okay,
can-
A bunch
so
of clicks.
maybe
Yeah.
you watch this. There's a lot
It's
of
like-
bubbles that kind of start spewing up out of the bottom of the starfish. I feel like you just hear.
Oh, now.
Squirming.
Hello there. Good. Sorry, I think that's mine.
The you just walk out. You just step up
I
onto.
just want to swim back, like
He's like
under the
I was like,
bridge,
it's my starfish.
and like, hello. You see, you found my starfish. I was playing with myself,
The
and
hobgoblin looks towards the human and just. All these weird things started happening to us whenever she jumped on board. Just
You're welcome.
I kind of like recoil a little bit.
if you could just, just
starfish goes.
return, please. My starfish is important to me.
I'm happy to give it to you. Come on.
I'd rather stay in the water, you know, it's just... She calls me! It feels so good down here.
You want a delivery?
I'll just toss it in.
I don't
Unless
think
you
so.
wanted to come for a swim.
I think I'm just gonna keep it. And we're gonna keep
Just
Well,
keep
we're going. Oh, wait,
trotting, right?
you poof back in. All right.
Oh dear.
Make a strength check for me.
It's not my
Already getting the
starfish,
lap
it's mine.
Oh gosh.
This is actually reminiscent of the first episode of Winter Wilds, if I'm not mistaken. This is all falling into place.
Yeah.
5.
Unexpectedly, the starfish suddenly turns into a full-grown sea elf as it falls down into your lap, and then you're not able to keep a hold of him, so you just
Let's get
tumble
up.
off onto the ground. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
Are you okay, brother?
A dexterity saving throw, dear.
Yeah, we're not good at that.
7.
7.
You were hoping that perhaps this individual would be able to catch you, but the space on the wagon's kind of tight. You go tumbling off and you land face first onto the ground next to the wagon into the dust.
I stand up and brush myself up. Dear, that did not go as planned. I'm sure we had a plan.
Sorry, brother.
Should we go now?
So, who?
Yes.
Okay. Good day to you all. The cart and carriage just begins to pull forward, passing by Torbella and Serafina as the two of you. You're still swimming. You're left standing in the road.
The crate goes this way?
It begins to kind of like head down the road a little ways.
Like it's going upriver? Where
It
we're
looks like
headed?
it's heading towards Reese, yeah.
I want to go towards the direction that I know that they're going,
Okay.
like towards that bridge, and I want to turn to a crab as I leave the water and just wait up on the bank. Like right there on the edge of the bridge.
Make a stealth check.
Baby, look, crab.
You are.
Did we see any of the starfish stuff happening?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
You guys gonna do that back to back? You are magic. I'm the loudest ass crab
Not
you've ever seen. 3.
Giant
So-
crab.
When he made me
Both of
make a
you.
stealth check as a cockroach. it was-
Torbella, Serafina, you hear as something swishes around in the river, and then there's a crab coming out of the river. Crabs don't live
What?
in fresh water.
What is that? That's never happened before.
How far am I
pick
from
it
them?
up.
Not far. 15
Ah.
feet.
You
maybe.
pick it
Oh,
up.
cool. I just want to walk up behind her shoulder and be like, that's a crab, my love. Well, yeah, that's what it was.
I'm
You've never seen a
I'm gonna
crab?
scurry up.
Not
onto
here.
him.
Okay.
Do you know this man?
I do not.
Oh,
Back
my
up.
sorry. Allow me to introduce myself.
Kind of freaking me out
I
a little.
am Terso. And you are?
Not interested. Come on.
Oh, dear.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know that guy?
About
No.
this point, you all hear
A giant crab.
Giant crab.
Just crab raves going on. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, no.
you hear
So fast.
Oh no.
What the bloody hell?
there's this explosions that happen nearby. You look up the road towards the cart. Mava, you hear this shout. You watch as something jumps out of the bushes on either side of the road, and then there is this hurl of fire that comes launching, setting the wheel on your wagon, the wagon on ablaze, and kind of knocking you loose. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yikes.
No, 20!
Let's be greedy.
Wow.
Nice.
I run down to the river real quick.
You run down to the
with my
river?
bucket.
Nice.
I
You
grab,
take the bucket.
I grab a bucket full of water and start running towards
All right.
the
So as you
water.
scoop up the water, you are just still hanging on as a crab. You're like pinched onto him as you're running. The two of you see, you watch as there's this group of goblins that comes popping up out of the bushes, and you see as several of them have staves, and each of their stabs they kind of and they conjure flames atop them as a goblin raiding party is rushing Mava's caravan. I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Oh
What have you
my.
gotten yourself into, Mava?
Maybe.
Wait, you have that one, right? Or do I have that one?
Oh, and
You
my
have
initiative
the-
is 0.
That one.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
You're not who you were anymore. Remember? You were reluctant.
Alright, let's get this out.
Oh. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm up for this responsibility. Just kidding.
can, like,
What do
look
we
out
do
my
here? Do we know yet?
Not yet.
Okay. It's my honor and privilege.
Okay. I will note that we have placeholders for Mava currently and Mava and Seraphina as we do,
That works.
as our 3D printer has not
Kaput.
arrived yet, so we cannot make their actual minis for the time being. But we do have a few.
Still am waiting.
Alright. Oh dear. Yes, thank you.
Oh dear.
I should have done something.
Staggled. Interesting.
What was that dexterity saving throw, by the way?
Natural 20, baby!
Oh, yeah, that's right, natural 20.
Not according.
As you
Do you like my starfish
As
voice?
Do I get to
the
draw a
carriage
card?
gets the wheel on the carriage explodes and kind of grinds to a halt. The horses put on the brakes. You go tumbling forward. I mean, with this elegance and this. I mean, it's like a gymnast routine. You just vault over the front horse and land perfectly on your feet, and turn around to
Yeah,
face the
Mava.
goblins around you.
She has complete composure. Oh, I forgot to also say she has a staff with a really cool orb at the top, and the staff is all like.
Also forgot to mention my stuff.
Does
I'll tell you
anybody?
where my weapons are.
On another note, does anybody
You have to come find
speak
them, won't we?
goblinoid?
No.
Negative.
Wait, that's too many. To do
For
what I
our
wanted.
fur, we're squishy, Hunter.
No, to do what I wanted to do. That's too much. No, I can't do that.
You know, I haven't picked languages apparently because it just says extra language.
You
Extra
just-
languages, yeah.
Yo, I have more questions than answers right now.
you just pick one in a book.
I should have read
Yeah,
the
me
Holy
too.
Skin because I forgot what they all do, so.
I know nothing.
Good.
All right.
Call me Jon Snow.
Let's see. Okay. Corporal Birkin said, I mean, you can send me the STLs and I can print them on our production level printers.
Whoa,
Not a bad idea.
that's a very nice
Hold
offer.
that thought,
I
Corporal.
will not be a
Hold
show
that
off,
thought.
I'll tell you that.
We do have one coming. We just don't know when it's going to be here. But
Ours broke.
hold that thought because we really appreciate that offer. Actually, that's awesome. All right, 25 to 20.
Really well.
We have no Beatrix.
Yeah, Beatrix has left the chat. That's one of my first rolls.
17.
I got a 19.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Torbella at the top,
That's not a mark of the
I need it because
Followed by
Terso.
Terso.
Because I forgot to do something.
15 to 10.
10.
What's yours?
Okay, so it's followed by the goblins,
What's his name? What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
and then
T-U-R-S-O.
Yeah, it's dying.
Corporal says, "I'm serious. I have Stratus Tech, and we have to. I'm a Stratus Tech, and we have to run the machines."
Against your DC, so you'll have to ask for your DC.
Let me follow up with you on that. For real. That's an amazing offer. Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
we might need, depending on how long it's going to take for those printers to get here, we may actually have to take you up on that.
Who was third? Were you third?
Would you roll?
All right.
Would you roll?
What'd you roll?
Oh, 3.
But not one.
Yeah,
Me
sorry.
too.
You did?
I rolled 2 now.
So the goblins, followed by Zhao
Typical goblins.
and Thren
Yeah.
with a 12,
Zhao.
Jow, those are my buds.
followed by Thilek.
Oh,
Thilik?
you like
Thilik.
that?
Thilik.
You like that?
I was like, who's that?
Thilik.
I know, I was like, what's
My
his
bad, not
name?
Thilek. Thilik. My bad.
Black.
10 to 5. Seraphina, what you got?
3.
What you got,
Oh,
Mava?
I was 10.
All right, followed by Seraphina
Did
and
you still play with
Mava
us?
at the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's what I told her. I was like, we're still.
Torbella! You notice
You can put on a
ahead of
wig,
you
but-
as these goblin raiders come out of nowhere. There's quite a few of them.
Are they with you?
Me?
Oh, yes, Holy Order.
They don't look familiar to me.
All right.
Do I recognize him?
Um,
I don't think I can do that right now, right?
make a religion check for me real quick, actually.
Like, I don't think I can do that
Do I
right now.
recognize them?
They're yelling and screaming like cultists, and that's what you are, yes?
Shots fired. 18.
18. You don't know a lot of Goblinoid, but you know the name Maglabiet. Maglabiet is it is a Goblinoid god of war, suffering, pain. Basically, they're here to kill all of you.
I know of them, not associated.
it. Oh,
They're just, yeah,
What you got, Torbella?
not great.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor because I forgot to do that earlier when I was in the
So,
the bookshop.
the mage armor wreaths around you.
And then I'm going to just find a place to find some cover.
All right, so you kind of shift around these trees over here. Shifting to the
That's
side.
gonna be my turn for now.
Torso.
Snap, 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 snap.
Are you gonna stay like that?
Oh, that's right. You're on his back.
You had to throw Goblin's ass. Now.
What, are you on my back?
I'm clipping at his ear,
Oh wait, who's
Swinging
my
from
ear?
his ear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and I'm pointing at the tiefling.
You can talk, you know.
I can talk to
You can speak in Aquan as an animal, yeah.
I can
Oh,
understand you.
really? I didn't know that was an
No, we can speak to tiny
didn't
beasts.
know
one of your
As sea elves, we can
features?
speak to
You can
tiny
speak to
aquatic
tiny
beasts.
beasts.
Which
Yeah.
we want.
Oh.
We can speak to tiny aquatic beasts as sea elves.
Put me on her.
Oh, you want me to throw you again?
Put me on her.
This is giving. I don't like
touch the
what this is
hearts.
giving.
I don't know if that's all right. Natural one.
Throws you across.
Just
This is what you get for being a creepy crab.
It's fine. It's
hits
perfect.
you as he's running. He's running down the riverbank. He just hurls you towards Torbella. You.
Can at least land on the moon.
There's a tree that she ducks behind. You're gonna take 1 point of damage as you hit the tree and crumble down. You look over. There's a crab on its back that's just confused.
Why are there crabs everywhere?
What is going on?
Really got to work on my throw.
What you gonna do to herself?
Um,
This one's you. That one's it.
What?
Where are you headed?
what was the plan there? I don't even know.
I have
Well,
2
your
hit
turn.
points.
I will say that was a bonus action to fling
Oh, is it crab?
It's a crab.
To fling a
Okay.
crab.
Oh, that was a
What
bonus
happened?
action?
Yeah.
It's like no one's gone yet.
I guess I will. Let's see what I can do here.
It says crabs are aerodynamic and have advantage on being thrown.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Think of everything.
Katie Bugs Games and Shade the Joker, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome into the Blue
Yay.
Cottage. And for helping us hit our follow goal.
Oh, yeah.
So what you got, Tirso? Where are you headed?
I guess I'm just gonna what's the? Oh, shoot, I need to know the. I run towards that goblin over there with an arrow.
These.
Yeah, but remain in the water. I'm just gonna yell at him
Okay.
and be like, "Oh, what should I say? I gotta." I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, ugly! You ever been wet before?"
Throws water.
He's been hanging out with me too much.
Are you casting Vicious Mockery?
Yeah.
What kind of save is that?
You've been wet, bro.
Wisdom save, right? Nah, it's natural 2, doesn't matter.
You're about to be.
And you're gonna take 3 points of damage.
The wet damage.
What is it?
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at the damage. I'm laughing at a text message I just received from Ava.
I don't like that.
So as you
There's a
shout
wisdom
this
thing.
out, you lace it with arcane word. The goblin just kind of turns in
Yes.
your direction.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll that he makes.
Okay. It kind of nudges the one next to him. As he points in your direction, and now they all face you.
And I just kind of want to fall into the water, on my back.
All right. There's now the goblin's turn. He is going to pivot to get a better shot on you. You're going to actually fall prone.
Yeah, in the water. I'm in the water.
Oh my
All right.
gosh, y'all.
He's going to take a shot at disadvantage.
We've been alive for too
That is
long.
a... You're lucky, because that's an 18 plus, and then a 14.
Character's old and we're like feeble.
14 misses.
Misses. First arrow misses. The second one is going to pivot around and do the same thing. You are prone, so it's a disadvantage.
Wait, 20.
Are you kidding me? It's 2 natural ones.
Like
Fails.
Like this.
This one, however, is going to turn around and look towards you and you watch as it conjures something up, as it pulls from its staff and it hurls what looks like a glob of grease or oil. I need to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
14?
14. All right. So as you dive under the water, you see as there's this filmy substance floating on the water, on top of the water here, coating the rocks on the riverbank and everything around it. These are going to pivot around in front of the caravan. One of them is going to take a shot at Mava. That's going to miss with a 12.
It misses.
Second one. Because I forgot about these for a brief moment there. I was so wrapped up in starting a new campaign that I forgot about Hunter's Marks.
Ew.
Hey, first one.
Can we
That
do
was
a
in the
rule
last
where you
campaign
can't have a hunter's
only.
mark until like 3rd session?
No.
Second shot
Worth an ask.
is a 22.
Oh, yeah, yes.
That's going to be 4 points of piercing damage. As both the arrows fly. The first one sinks into the covered wagon. The second one clips you in the shoulder. Then this individual is going to shift around this corner, do the same thing. And it's going to hurl this glob of grease at you and Thren and Zhao. It's going to explode. I need you to make dexterity saving throw for me. 18 succeeds. As it explodes around you, you just sidestep and kind of get off of it, but you notice that the ground is covered in this greasy substance. However, Zhao and Thren not so lucky as they go tumbling down, as they're kind of off the wagon now, and they both slip on the grease and fall prone. Oh, these are going to pivot around the corner here. This one, seeing that you and the other two are in the grease, is going to pull a bolt of flame, hurl it towards Zhao.
Oh.
Natural 20. So that's going to be 10 points of damage. And the grease ignites as this fire wreaths up around each of you. You're going to take 5 points of fire damage
Me?
as you are on fire. Mava.
Me?
Yep. The other ones are going to fire twice at Seraphina. Both with Hunter's Marks. First one is a 19. Second one is a 14. 19 hits.
19 hits.
It's going to be 6 points piercing damage. And that is going to end their turn.
Can I cast shield
Against...
before the fire?
It would not help with the fire. It only helps against targeted, like, attacks that target you.
Oh, so like
Yeah.
the arrow that shot me.
Yeah.
Is that like a spell attack?
Absorb elements could help though if you take that.
So.
I did not end up taking that one.
Okay.
Even though.
All right, so Zhao's got to try and get up.
You were right.
He fails.
Things with saves don't work on the shield.
Thren manages to step up to his feet. Correct. Zhao fails and falls prone again.
I'm 5
Thren is
points.
going to step forward, get out of the grease and out of the fire, as he takes 5 more points of damage. And you watch as he's going to step forward and Tormento! He's going to hurl magic missiles at this guy.
Oh no, the people we don't know are on fire.
And that goblin
So sad.
is going to draw. You watch as he hurls the magic missiles forward. One of the goblins gets slammed with it. He watches an arm just goes flying off.
Yeah, buddy.
That's going to end their turns. Thelic, you're up.
I'm
Spelled that way wrong.
Had to
fix it.
Oh, the name.
I had it all
Am
wrong.
I close to
Two.
tiefling
Oh yeah, you're right next to her.
who
On
has
the ground,
to wait
as a grab.
to do anything before?
And she's staring down at you, confused.
Shoot.
Get out of here.
Get.
I'm just gonna crawl up the tree.
I will roast you in a pot of hot water.
I'm gonna go around the tree and just around the tree
Boiled. You will be boiled
Okay.
alive.
and be above her
All right.
and then just jump down
Onto her.
onto her. Since
you gonna
she
allow
won't get
this?
hurt. She won't get her eyes
I don't
off
know
me.
any better.
Oh yeah, that's true. So he just climbs around and hops onto you, and there's a crab on you.
Yeet.
I'm gonna try and move around and get up the horn and hold on the horn.
Get off.
Okay. Here's what I need.
It's like riding one of those movies.
You're gonna use your reaction to try and shake him off. You're gonna make a dexterity save to try and hold on, or strength save. So
Dexterity?
make a dexterity check.
What's your strength as
Mine's
a
just
crab?
normal.
It's athletics as a crab.
As a crab.
Dexterity.
Check.
Dexterity is a crab.
No. Yours is athletics. Hers is dexterity. You've all been gifted D4s yet again, thanks to Office Goth and Brookie Baloo.
Yay.
Stop it.
He was gonna do it anyway. He was gonna do it anyway.
9.
5.
Right? She tries to shake you off,
Get
and you're unable to. You hang on. What are you gonna do? You just hanging on.
Just hang on.
You're just hanging on. He is latched between your horns, a claw on each horn, and he is not letting go.
New headdress.
I might swing to the other side, just kind of like perch up on one, just.
Serafina, what are you doing?
I am very taken aback and trying to
So am I.
figure out why all of this is going on. So am I right there?
Yes.
Minus
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be your placeholder.
I saw. Are you in the water, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see Terso. You watch as Terso runs forward, shouts out something, and then just falls prone.
Seeing that, I'm gonna like run towards that way.
Okay.
As far as I can go.
That's 30
Too old
feet.
to care about this fight.
That's what you got.
Okay.
Unless you want to dash. Takes an action.
12 goblins
These
playing.
No
Yeah,
more features,
I-
bonus action dash.
Yeah, I think I'll dash. I think I would run towards and try to help him.
So you rush towards it. Terso, you fall into the water. You're beneath the grace, and suddenly you're. And you see Greaves as she approaches.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
Quite alright.
Oh, you're not hurt?
This lubricant is quite
Luby.
gross.
Oh, I thought you were hurt, so then I got.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you, thank you.
Well, I don't know what to do now.
Maybe you're up!
Yeah, definitely like clack, clack, clack hard. Far away.
Mava's gonna move. Well,
You're going to take 5 points of
Yeah.
fire damage at the start of your turn.
again.
Yo.
So helpful.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Get in the water with the boys.
Mava's gonna back up, just like slowly. She doesn't look worried at all. She's 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
You all watch as.
And as she does, she's gonna look like she's casting a spell, and nothing's gonna come out. Like she's gonna go, "Ugh." And she's
Okay.
casting True Strike,
Okay.
but she looks like she's trying to do some damage, and like it's not happening.
So you watch as essentially this individual comes walking through the fire, like unfazed as she burns. She points towards the goblins and gives a serious gesture. You watch as some arcane runes fly. The goblins are, they're bracing for impact. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like,
Well, at first I was impressed, but now.
Okay. That ends your turn. All right. Top of the round, Torbilla.
Alright. These three that I can see right there. Are they within 60 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. They're about 70 feet away.
Alright, I will move closer.
These three here, right?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to shift to, you got them in range?
I'm going to cast Shatter
Oh, Lord
on
mercy.
them.
Con saves?
Yes. Constitution. The DC is not very high, it's 13.
I got a 19, 12, that's a failure, and an 11. So I got 1 success, 2 failures.
10, 11 points.
Fudge, monkey. Okay.
It's thunder damage.
As you extend your hand forward, you all see body parts. As two of these goblins get absolutely massacred.
Good enough, I suppose. I can do it as a bonus action right now. So I will just continue to try and shake this crab off of my horns.
All right, Turso, you're up.
I don't stay in the water, dear. Your armor will rust. And I'm gonna swim around the coast, over on around the shore, over on this side. That far as I can go?
30 feet. What's your swim speed?
30. How far am I from Goblin Boy?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Okay. Can I then
Miscounted. You got one more.
can I get within 30 feet of him, with my movement?
Yeah, if you get up on land.
Yeah, I'll just get up on land.
Yeah, so you can get right here and get within 30 feet easy. So as you swim
Okay.
forward and then step on the land.
Okay. I would like to. You see, I'll form a. It's kind of like a seaweed kelp whip type deal, storm
Okay.
whip, but I'm reflavoring
Nice.
it and just strike out and
All
hopefully hit
right,
him.
so you pull up at some seaweed around your hip and sling it forward.
Oh, natural 20.
Hey! Valor.
Hey,
Draw from
Valor.
Valor.
Oh,
There you are.
fun, fun, fun.
You found a weakness in your enemy's tactics. Add 1d6 to all attack rolls and saving throws you make until the end of your next turn. Does that include?
Nice.
So not
This one?
No, that's not this one. So that's until
Oh.
the end of your, on your next turn. Any saving until the end of your next turn. Any
Cool,
saving
cool,
throws
cool.
or attack rolls you make, you add a d6 to it.
Oh,
Awesome.
That's
All
better
right,
than
so I want
blessing.
the kelp whip to wrap around his neck, and I'm gonna pull him,
All right.
yeet him 10 feet towards me.
Roll damage.
Let's see. Thorn whip is 1d4, I believe.
Let's see. Actually, I think it's more than that. I think it's a d6. It is, and it should be 2d6 because of the crit. Yeah, 2d6.
2d6. So 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right.
Hard. We're hitting hard, guys.
So as you crack the whip forward, the whip made of seaweed and an algae kind of grabs around him, and he's and you pull him towards you.
That's it. I can do nothing else.
It is now their turn. Immediately, as you relinquish the whip, he's going to spin around and he's going to cast Ray of Sickness. I'm going to use a Hunter's Mark. Why not? It's going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
It's going to miss. There's this blast of green necrotic energy that flies past you. You manage to sidestep it, but you gather that probably wouldn't feel good if he hit you with that.
There's no save associated with sickness or
So,
anything.
no, there's
Okay.
not. That's an attack roll.
Okay.
Let's see.
Good to know.
This one's gonna pivot around and fire at. He's gonna do the same thing. Ray of Sickness towards. Probably towards Torbella, since she just cast that spell. I think I can hit you from that distance. Not us. Oh, I'm gonna double check and see.
How far are you from me, Chris?
Probably about 35, 40 feet.
So Torbella, Hunter's Mark.
With a
Well,
hunter's mark.
That's trash. That's a natural 1 and a natural 2. He flings the Ray of Sickness towards you. It misses. And you know what? We're just going to burn because why not? You got all these Hunter's Marks. Might as well use them.
Hunter gets to roll with advantage for the rest of time.
Pretty much forever.
They're forever. There's so many marks.
We got arrows flying. One's going to fly towards Thrin.
Yeah.
That's going to hit. One's flying towards Mava. That's a 6. That's not gonna hit. One's flying towards Torbella. Natural 20.
God dang it, baby.
That's gonna be yikes. 10 points
Yikes.
of damage on Torbella. And this one's going to
What type of damage was that?
around this way.
Ray of Sickness. Necrotic, I guess.
And it's gonna fire towards Terso. That is a 19 to hit
Immunity
Terso.
or something? Or resistance?
Nothing fun.
5 points of damage Terso. That's going to end their turns. Zhao is now no longer, he's on fire. The fire is going to fade at the end of this turn.
Chris, did you hear that? The 5 points of damage.
Oh, I took 5 points damage?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, unless a 19 doesn't hit.
Oh, it hit.
Yeah. And then Zhao's going to run forward. Attack this first one. You watch as this hobgoblin gets up out of the fire and just runs toward. He's going to sling that claymore down and cleave this first goblin in two.
Ooh.
It's going to end his turn. Thren is then going to spin around and cast Firebolt towards this one. Natural one. That misses. Off the side. Thelic, you're up.
And this is after, what did you cast? What was it? Shatter. I'm gonna crawl down off of her shoulder
Okay.
and onto the ground. And I'm gonna change back. That was terrifying. And then I'm just gonna throw an ice knife at those two over there.
Okay.
Do you not have to take an action?
It's bonus action. Change back. We're a different kind of druid.
I was gonna say for
Sorry,
me it was an action.
we're gonna upset you a lot.
As long as they turn into a small aquatic creature.
And then we're in a foot of water.
Ice knife, 60 feet. That'll do it. Make an attack roll.
Spell attack.
Triple Up says such a different vibe with this warmer climate combat map compared to the Winter Wilds.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
It looks weird.
17.
Oh yeah, 17 hits.
Where's the snow?
Alright, so it takes a d10 and they do a
Sheer
dex save.
cliffs.
We got a success with a 21 and then 11. That's gonna fail.
Okay. So you take a d10. That's 4
Okay.
piercing damage to the main, and then 2d6
Yep.
for just the. Is it the same one? And then 7 for cold damage to the
For both of
whoever
them.
took.
For both of them. 7 applies to the target and all within 5 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet and must succeed on a dex save or take the 2d6, but one succeeded, right?
Yeah, one succeeded.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're saying the one that succeeded takes no damage.
The one that succeeded takes no damage.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
right. Yeah. But the other one takes 7 cold damage.
Well, that's totally fine because that's enough to kill this one here.
Ooh, nice.
As
I'd
you
like to say
fling
that
it
was
into the
terrifying, but
booyah,
it
it slams it. As the ice slings into it, he tries to back off. The ice splinters and just shrapnel all into the other one's face. You see as his eyes just go out. And he crumbles down.
And I'm gonna look back at her and go, I was trying to be cute.
You failed.
Anything else?
Critical failure.
I'm just like. I don't have anything else.
Serafina, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to. So hard when I can never remember which one people are which over here. Alright. I'm gonna keep bebopping behind
Beep boop.
Terso over there.
Beep bop bop bop, beep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like be behind him and be like, okay, if we have to fight, just I'll fight, just I'm gonna be back here, okay?
Oh, good. She's found someone else's hip to
If you
attach
need
to.
me. I'm ready. I like kinda hold on to my moonsicle.
You are an intriguing one.
I'm really not
She's
gonna do
basically hiding behind you.
yeah.
She's pulling a cast Ruth.
But what are you gonna do?
Can I just like guide him?
Cast guidance?
Yeah.
You may indeed cast guidance.
How does that
Maybe I should have followed.
work outside of mushroom form? Do I have to like touch,
Just touch
him?
him. You just place your hand on him.
Outside of mushroom.
Guidance apply. Does it apply to attack rolls? and
Plus
stuff?
ability checks.
Yeah, ability
Yeah,
checks.
you just have to
So-
touch
As
him.
you place your hand on it, you feel this wash of energy come over you. You feel
No
a
mushroom
soothing
needed.
sensation.
Yeah.
I say you can do this.
Is it
Like
energy
my
sure?
voice gets a little more serious sounding. You can do this.
Interesting.
Is that end your turn? All right. Mava.
I'm gonna take a step closer towards the goblin over there. Yeah. And cast Witch Bolt.
Cast Witch Bolt. Go for it. Make an attack roll.
What do I add?
Your spellcasting? Yeah,
+5.
Okay. And I get advantage because I did the true thingy.
True strike.
Uh,
Get advantage on your next attack. Well, it depends on the person.
hang on.
You have to point
Is
at
it
a certain target.
melee?
True strike.
Is
Okay.
it
Target
melee?
in range. Let me double check myself here. Send your hand towards a target in range or magic grants you a brief insight target's defenses and extra gain advantage on the first attack roll. Yep, you're
Nice.
good. Okay.
Cool.
Just on next
Yes.
attack period. Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was weapon attack. That's why I had to check.
I thought it was too.
So
You almost put that on
14.
skull.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's a D10.
Just watch me look through my notes. D12.
Oh, my bad. D12.
Let's do 12.
7.
7 points.
Nice.
All right. So as you extend your hand forward, there is this whip of lightning that arcs out, grasping onto this goblin. He is wrapped up in a lasso of pain right now. Still kicking. So,
Hurt him.
anything else, Mabel?
She's just gonna like walk towards him still.
Just gonna keep walking towards him. Oh my
like,
god.
Stop there.
Power move.
Yeah.
You watch as she latches on and just, with dead intent in her eyes, just starts taking steps towards him.
Yeah.
Torbella.
Can I tell which ones look worse for wear?
The one in the lightning bolt, this one, these two look fresh back here.
Well, let's see if we can try and finish some of them off.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I'm gonna cast some magic missile.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit that one, and that one.
All right.
Do-do-do. The first one to the right. It's gonna take 4 points of damage.
Nice.
So,
One in the middle.
okay.
It's gonna take, or no, 5 points because it's +1 for each one.
Yep.
So yeah, 5,
Okay.
3, and then 3 again.
All right. So, as you, there is this blast of force bullets. The one that you just whipped, so you watch as it's the one that just like it struck out at you with the sickening ray. You're readying yourself for another attack, and then all of a sudden, the head snaps sideways as it gets hit with a force bullet from beyond.
I did that.
You wish, darling.
Anything else?
I'd say he's quite finished.
I weakened his.
I don't think so because there's no cover really right around me.
Other than the trees, yeah.
Pretty open. Just stand behind the tree.
All right.
Where'd you put the
You
bucket?
can sit
Should
behind
be
me.
back.
We need a little
All right.
bucket.
Torso, you're up.
Alrighty. I want to run towards the next one. Just within 30 feet of him.
All right, right there.
Say, come along, darling. And
No, I've been looking at Torbella after that.
You lost my
She could be on your team.
You
11.
look over there, there's another
Still have a
shelf.
D6.
Looks very
Let's
sharp.
Yeah.
I used it.
Okay. 11. 11's not going to do it, unfortunately.
Alright, how about
Even if I could.
12?
12 still not going to do it. As you,
Aw,
you
the
take
men
a
are
step forward.
underperforming.
You got another one to go try.
So sad.
Huh?
You got another D4. You got 2.
Such a
Why
disappointment.
not? 14.
There you go. 14's the number to hit.
14.
As you step forward, you whip the whip forward, grab the next one by the neck. How much damage?
I gotta roll the damage. It's a d6.
Yeah.
5.
5. You pull him down as he hits the ground. You do like a. You see as he goes flying,
Underperforming
doesn't.
my ass.
and he doesn't get back up.
You didn't hear that.
Anything else? It's action movement.
I'll just turn around and look at
Seraphina.
Seraphina.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Making googly eyes.
With that, it's the goblin's turn. It's 2 left. This one is going to.
I'm just a girl.
Was he running like a little baby?
No, not a goblin of Maglav yet. He is going to fire.
He's
Thran
here.
and miss.
Melvin Glablia is here.
The one that is wrapped in your witch bolt is going to try to get you off of him. He's going to fire a ray of sickness. That's a 14 to hit.
Can I shield that?
You can shield that.
Shield.
So as you're holding the witch bolt on him, you see as he fires this bolt of green energy towards you. With one hand, you hold on to his leash. With the other, you just knock the bolt out of the air.
And I just.
And the terror just begins to pour onto this goblin's face.
I find it fun.
And then Zhao is going to take a step forward.
Fun.
Joy in that.
As you have him in the electric lasso, Zhao takes a step forward. And the head comes lopped off.
Should be more like him.
Thren is then going to
Ew.
take a step this way, cast another firebolt,
Juice my hands.
and miss again. That's tough, Thren. Thilic! Why do I keep doing it?
Felix.
Thilic! I keep calling you
Felix.
Thilic!
I keep forgetting everyone's names. Felix.
How far away is brother?
Roughly
Bro.
60 feet.
30, 35, 40, 50 feet.
I'm going to
Oh, you're calling him brother, not my brother.
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 I'm going to skip over to him.
Brother.
Okay. It's 30 feet.
Definitely a
I'm
motion.
going to dash.
You're gonna dash?
Skip to my brother. This one over here with the tails. She's not my liking. Can I have this one?
Shots fired.
Well, you like her already. I mean, I don't want to take.
First.
You know me. I like them when they like me back. Although, you know, I'm not done trying.
Shoot your shot.
Oh, roll for audacity. Really.
Roll for audacity. So
I'm
that's
not set on it. I just, you know,
it's action and movement.
But you want to.
I came over to ask.
Set on it, that is.
You can put it that way.
Are we in combat still?
Oh yeah.
About to be.
I
It's
think.
your turn. Seravina.
well, I guess I have a bonus action, but I can't do anything with it.
I am going to look and see where Torbella is, because I'm a little distracted by the fact that the book is still out there somewhere. Not naming names. So.
Are you a racist?
You have some troubles for me.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna turn around and go towards Torbella.
Oh god.
I said skirt.
Oh no! I said
You
I didn't
scared
hear
her
it.
away.
I
knew
didn't
you
hear
would
y'all
say
talking.
that.
I don't think so.
As you're
I'm
having
just
this
saying.
conversation,
Brother.
both of you turn around, she's gone.
You said you were too rough with her. I just got here.
So that's 30 feet.
It couldn't
Yeah.
be me.
Oh, you're not hurt, are you? Is everyone okay?
Oh, I'm so hurt. Is there anything you can do?
Yes, I can help you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, please. I would just ever so grateful.
Man, I guess I'll help her and do like, what can I do again? Healing word or something. I
Alright.
would do that. I would literally.
love the naivety.
I would do healing word on
Healing
her.
word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd I do that?
So it's the D4 plus your
D4.
wisdom.
That's so mean, Renesmee.
I love that you're
wisdom.
still healing her though. Oh, that's awesome.
A D4 plus my wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
4
that's
plus 4.
7. No.
7. So she speaks out to you. You hear she begins to chant. She begins to pray. She puts her hands
When I
together.
do my little hold this.
You watch as that pendant on her, around her neck, the one, it's essentially it's a upside down crescent moon with a lantern beneath it. It begins to glow. And you feel as your wounds begin to seal up.
Oh, you might actually be useful.
Anything else, Seraphina?
No, that's everything.
My savior.
Mava.
Performance check.
Mava, you're up.
We definitely saw that.
There's only one gobby goblin left.
Yep. One left.
All for you.
So hard to be nice this campaign. I'm exhausted already.
Maybe it's just gonna walk that way.
Okay.
Oh, she's a menacing walker. That's.
Menacing.
Yeah, she's not in a big hurry. I'm trying to see if I have how close I have to be for this. Yeah, that's what I thought. And she's gonna dash or whatever.
Dash.
Yeah, use
Oh god.
yeah.
As you start walking, and then the goblin is like focused on the two sea elves, and then he sees you coming, and then you just start running.
That's all I got.
So like, yeah, Torbella, you're up.
Can you be scared for the next person?
Make
Can I run?
Make an intimidation check.
Wait. Okay, this is how
Make-
it's gonna go. She's gonna walk real slow, and then she's gonna kind of speed up, and at the last second, go.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. I'm
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Ooh, good. I'm good at that. 13.
Somehow that checks out. 13.
She said, "Ooh, I'm good at that."
Yeah, to roll off.
Clear signs of intimidation right there.
As he tumbles back and he is now on backpedal. He's terrified of you.
Ha.
Torbella, you're up.
Get him.
I don't say this often, so take it in with grace. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
And I'm gonna move forward enough to cast Firebolt on the last one.
Got him. Make an attack.
Got him.
He's frightened, so it's with advantage. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. His attacks are with disadvantage.
19 plus 5, 24.
That'll hit.
Nice.
D10. Don't have any D10s. 3 points.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Finish him off.
Want him to be consumed by the flames and basically burn to cinder.
So, Mava,
Oh,
as you
Oh,
approach and you get in this goblin's face, you terrify him. He drops his weapons. He's on the back pedal, and then suddenly there's this bolt of fire with incredible precision flies just past your face and arcs down, slamming into him. And as it does, it engulfs him into fire. You watch as his skin melts to bone and turns to ash.
Yeah, she's gonna watch all of that with like a grin on her face and then turn around to find the person who did it. Well done.
With that,
Thank you!
combat comes.
That really went well.
to a
You didn't
close.
hear, but I scared him really well before you got there. It was very thematic.
I like to think
Roll
that
for the good.
we were watching her run over there
Oh yeah.
to heal her.
I should have.
It's a crit.
And as she went to go heal that one, I would look at my brother and be like, "Oh, you're right. She's too nice. I mean, it's more your style." And having seen this one cast Thunderbolt or Firebolt, I'm like, I'm not done.
You're gonna fire it at the burning goblin?
No. I'm just pointing back at.
Oh, okay. You're just
Yeah.
firing it up in the air. Just
No, I'm just pointing at her.
He saw her cast
Oh,
Firebolt. and
I
he-
thought
I
you
saw
said
her being
casting
too nice.
Firebolt.
No.
Okay.
I saw her being too nice. I'm like,
Indecisive.
you might
one.
have.
So,
That one's got a little spark.
as you all hear this, oh, damn, it's all. As you see, Thren is over by the carriage. The wheel is in shambles on the ground. The carriage is kind of toppled over. He notices there is a large cask of wine that is busted onto the road, on the like kind of behind the wagon. Well, at least the horses didn't run. I suppose thanks is in order, more or less.
Can I cast Mage Hand to give him a hand on whatever he's trying to fix on the wagon?
Yeah, as you kind of cast it and it approaches. Thanks, Mava, but I don't think this one's going to be fixable. Jow, if you will. And you watch as the hobgoblin approaches. Well, name's Thren Winebop. And you are?
Terso. Dagon.
My name's Thelic.
I'm Seraphina.
He's a hobgoblin?
Thren is a human.
Oh.
Jow is the hobgoblin.
Torbella.
Pleasure. This is my security person, Jow. Don't let him frighten you. I know hobgoblins or excuse me, I know that bugbear is what I meant to say, not hobgoblin, bugbear. I know that bugbears are very uncommon in this neighborhood, but he's dark skinned. Everything's fine. And this is our friend Mava, traveling companion.
I love
Hello.
your crown.
Thanks.
So,
You're some sort of royalty.
Sure.
She talks as much as you do.
Did you
Yes.
hear that, brother? Royalty.
Don't speak of it. You're not friends with these people.
So, where are you headed, Mava?
To an inn here in Reese.
indeed, that's where we're all headed to. But perhaps we could use a little help. I don't want to leave my goods laying out here on the road. Town is just that way. There is a cask of my family's finest wine. If you'll all be so kind as to help us carry the carriage along.
I wouldn't argue with some wine.
I could
As long
do
as
that.
there's something in it for
What
us.
do you think, brother? You think?
We're already headed that way, right?
You see a Zhao, and I did
said
tell you
they're
wrong. Zhao
faulty.
is a hobgoblin, not a bugbear. I told
Hunter
you wrong.
Ellis.
Hobgoblin. Sorry, he's a hobgoblin. Sorry, my bad. Hobgoblin.
Taking notes.
Sorry. As he approaches, you watch as he begins to lift the back, kind of. Let it out, please.
I'm running. Is this the thing that's spilling?
It's the entire wagon. So
entire
one half of it is on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run up.
All right. So as you all rush and kind of help them lift, that's where we're gonna take a quick break. That's our first break of the night. This is probably gonna be this may be the only break. It's already 9:15, so we'd probably just take one break tonight, and then we'll run it through to the end.
Amazing.
But
I need a little decompress.
Hollow, thank you so much for banning that bot. Appreciate you, buddy. Kept the Casual says, hype, new campaign, unsettled baby stopped me watching live, so I'll try to watch the VOD later. Congrats and have fun. Thank you so much, Kip. And thanks for trying to join in and take care of that baby. Jersey Devil said, good night, everyone. Have a good fight. Love the costumes. I'll catch up tomorrow. Thank you so much, Jersey Devil, for popping in. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
And Brookie Blue says, the ruthlessness of Margaret this go around.
Just getting started, I bet.
So,
Just wait.
all right. Corporal Birkin back when he said the audacity of the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, our players will reach the town of Reese. So, see you soon.
gotta check my
And we're
crowns.
back.
I'm digging this.
You can have it back.
So,
Oh no, I'm not done with my secret.
guys, I will say the Kickstarter command is still not working for some reason. I don't know if any of the commands are working right now.
Kick it.
They might not be.
Yeah, but they're turned on. I checked that on CloudBot. They're turned on, so I have no idea what's going on there. Triple S says, love the music. So that particular song is my very favorite intrigue music. Play it all the time during like mystery or like kind of whimsical. It plays a lot in a Foxtail, I'll be honest with you. Can't remember the name of it, though. But it's like quirky whimsy. So Hollow just tried the Discord. Discord's working. It's just that Kickstarter one that's not working for some reason.
Don't look at me. You set it up.
I know. I probably set it up wrong. I'm sure I did something wrong.
Y'all's checklists are so long for nights like tonight. You will get it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll figure it
People
out.
will do it.
Yeah.
We'll get it started.
I will
We'll get
take a
it
look
sorted.
at it tomorrow. I was gonna do it during the break.
Triple
but then I
Dub says,
forgot.
my session just wrapped up, had a super close call with an aboleth underwater.
Aboleths are so nasty.
Especially underwater. Yeah, you fought one.
This is a slimy
Yeah,
aboleth?
that's
Yeah,
a big
we fought
one.
an Ostolith,
right?
Yeah, it was basically
We fought an
an
Ostolith.
ancient aboleth, yeah.
Ostolith,
pew.
aboleth, underwater bluff.
Nothing for the winter night.
That was when I accidentally killed the civilians.
Accidentally.
What?
Knight
We're not
just
gonna let
said-
you say that like
Accidentally.
that. Accidentally.
Let's see.
And then your
And then they haunted
spoopy
my
lady
dreams.
was like, "Oh, you don't have to think about that anymore."
I loved that whole sequence.
Adam
good.
says, gotta peace out. I'll watch the rest of the stream on VOD later. Thanks so much, Adam. It's good. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Sleep.
Let's see. Knight says, I see the link. It's
Make it
clickable.
weird.
Goes to the Kickstarter page. Knight said the Kickstarter command is working.
Oh.
Weird. I didn't see it
see
work for
it.
some reason. Strange. Oh, Kill Pack.
Oh,
Thank you
there
for
it
the
is.
follow.
Now on Kickstarter. Wait.
It might just be the
That was
It
the one
might
to
be,
keep
it might
it
be
in
the
there.
yeah, it might be the
timer.
the timed one.
Gotcha.
But Kill Pack, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome into the Blue Cottage.
think.
Welcome in.
Troubadour says, I don't know what we did to our DM.
Oh,
Plus, it was Aboleth plus 15 crabs, an undead vampire thrall, and a frogget?
Why 15 crabs?
Giant frog? I don't know. What
it's insult to
The frog
injury.
human.
Just
Yeah.
you also get crabs.
Good
Target.
lords. Trouble y'all upset
Yeah.
your DM, apparently, but you survived, and that's what matters. The Aboleth didn't turn you all into mucus zombies. So that's the biggest
It's a
thing.
win. A win's a win.
Mommies.
And the crabs were there to eat
So.
your body when you died.
With that, I think it's time to jump back in, everybody, since that will be the only break of the night.
That's
We've
so
got a little
sad.
over an hour left.
Let
us
me
jump
go
back
keep
in.
playing.
What's that?
Which one?
I'll play for
Don't worry about it. It's better that it was only 7 months.
Let me change our music a little bit.
She
The
said
one
change
you'll all
it to the
recognize.
wall. Make her roll d20s for eternity. Well, guys.
So,
Guys. Oh, yeah.
as you
Wait till episode 20.
Not yet.
Wrong kind of dungeon.
Gradual
Wrong
slope.
kind of
what's
dungeon.
happening over here?
It's a gradual slope.
You're taking too long.
Is it? Brother,
No, it's quite
this,
fast
this
and
much
steep.
silence.
The hell?
slick.
And I like to slide down it.
All
I
right.
don't get any of these jokes.
You've got to live 200 plus to understand.
All right. So,
You do not have to live.
as
that
you all
long. Spend some time with me.
step forward, you all lift the back of the wagon. The wagon is heavy as hell, but you do notice those of you who are towards the back, you see as you kind of peer in through the back curtains. There's quite a few barrels, a lot of barrels, a lot of casks inside. You know, several crates. They're all sealed with the wine box seal. Terso and Thelic, both of you recognize this. This is one of the most prestigious wineries in really all of Fritz.
What was the one?
Weinbach. The Weinbach Winery. Their entire surname comes from the vineyard that they started years and years and years ago.
Brother, this is that wine we've tasted. Years ago when they kept making sweet red,
Oh, yeah, the good stuff.
dry-iced wine. It went good with that fish we got. I'm slipping in. And then I'm gonna find one of the casks. Is there like a little cork on the thing? Like
So there's several. So the casks are pretty
big?
large.
Yeah, can you like lift off one of them, or they're like sealed, or
They are sealed.
They're sealed?
Currently, yeah.
there was one that was open?
There's one that busted open, yeah.
And it's like crashed.
Yeah.
Mother freak.
Yeah.
Brother.
Can I peek in? Or would we have felt the difference of his weight inside of it since we're carrying it with our hands?
I assume you're just looking kind of on the outside, right? So
I'm just looking. Yeah,
so let's say this is
'cause
a
it's
covered
sealed.
wagon. So essentially, this wagon is like it's completely encircled on all sides except the back. The back
Yeah, yeah.
has like some
Okay.
curtains that kind of cover it
Okay.
with a small little ledge that keeps you from being able to see inside.
But we can
Yeah, you can peer back from the curtains.
peel it
yeah.
back. Okay.
So,
I guess I've walked up after having peeled back. Don't you want to have a taste again? I do.
We see them.
yeah, you can see him not helping as everybody's lifting and pulling the wagon.
I'll walk up behind him. What are you doing? Find anything interesting in there?
No, just
Would you like to tell me why you were in between my horns?
He likes
seems
to
like
be
a fun
between
space
things.
to invade, you know? I don't think we've had the pleasure.
I don't want the pleasure.
My name's Theonic. Go on, touch.
No.
He's just gonna leave it there.
I'll just let him leave it there.
Would you
Not
prefer
touching
it
it.
this way?
No, what are you looking at? Did you find anything good?
Oh, that's not fun.
Is you all gonna help or what? Is the Hobgoblin is like lifting his like everything by himself at this point.
I'll be on the other end.
Just like
Can I come along and say, come on, get along? And I tap him and I do shocking grasp.
on. Damn. Oh.
Like
Make an attack roll.
non-lethal or whatever.
Make an attack roll.
You're gonna kill him.
What is it?
24.
You're gonna kill him.
Do you want to roll damage on that? Just
No,
or you just
I-
want to give him a little zap.
I want to scare him and get him
So,
going, but I'm not trying to
like,
hurt
all
him.
of a sudden there's this. You feel something, just this shocking sensation.
Where?
I would have
scared to
done
answer.
like lower back, but not butt.
Ooh! What's that? Oh, hello!
Let's go, get going.
What's that between
Help.
what thing that connects?
Time to go.
That's interesting.
Or move along elsewhere.
Who are you?
You should kiss his hand.
You can leave or
My
keep
name's
or carry.
Theonic.
Y'all are gonna have to go if this isn't solved.
Where did you
Maybe
get
lay
that
off
wine?
just a little bit, brother.
I'm just
It is quite
introducing
scenic.
myself to the new people, you know?
Molasses?
Well,
Yes.
Perhaps
the goblins already greased him up enough.
As Thrin kind of like is walking the horses, perhaps introductions can wait for the tavern. Yes,
Could we open some of that wine?
I-
I know how it
Soon
is.
enough.
informed
Quite
you.
prestigious
I will
wine.
give you a cask as soon as we get my carriage into town.
Could we open on the way?
Make a persuasion.
Can I? There's wine on the ground, right? One of them broke.
Yeah.
Can I just like shape water, like,
Yeah.
and just like collect up some of it, and then just kind of
Splash.
splash it on his mouth?
Wondering what you're doing.
Oh, brother.
There's your
it's
taste. Now let's
exactly
get to
why I
work.
want this. This is so good.
What's your persuasion check?
25.
25.
Is there something incestual going on here?
Oh, she's.
Goodness.
I don't know.
Why did he react in such a way?
Have you had this wine before?
I don't know if I have.
I don't know if you've lived as long as I have, but this is the best wine in all of the land, from here to the Vassal Sea.
Do you think that's some sort of brag that you're old?
Not that old. Not mine.
Apparently,
No, we're
keep
very,
bragging.
we're
Oh,
quite young actually.
lived as long as I have.
We'll live
that means
quite
you're
long.
old.
I'll live quite long. Sorry, lass, did you only have about 125 on you?
I love that no one's
Total?
helping. I'm like over there by myself trying to push. I can't move
You and
anything.
Jenna are both just like holding the entire cart right now.
I'm carrying.
And Maya's over there too. Is that at this
The
point
longevity.
Are you counting the rings in her
lifting
horns?
the carriage pulls forward ever so slowly. Thrin just walks back. You see as he reaches around inside and he slams a bottle into your chest. There you go. Enjoy.
Oh, sweet love.
Famous already?
All right, let's get along then, shall we?
I'm gonna find the Cassidy open
Okay.
and stick a foot in just enough to change.
I've got a bucket.
I'm going in. I told you I'm going.
What are you turning into?
Octopus.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Carry as many bottles as we can.
Huh.
Looping around.
Just con save?
Yep. As an
21.
octopus. As an octopus.
It was a 19.
When you wild shape, you still use your same.
No.
Intelligence
So,
modifiers,
yeah,
not your con, strength, and
wisdom.
dexterity changes.
Oh, really?
Yep, to the creature. Your
all your
wisdom,
intellectual
and
stuff.
What's
Brilliant.
charisma
Brilliant.
stays the same.
Brilliant.
Fish.
You
Your
said
mind.
intelligence?
Constitution save.
Use yours.
Oh, so it's 19.
19. Okay.
It was a 0.
You drop into one of the
The
open
minuses.
casks. None of you have any idea where Theo went. He disappeared
Oh, do
inside
any
the
of us
wagon.
care?
But it
Let's
didn't
go.
seem to get any heavier.
You just see like a tentacle just come up and just like.
Is everyone still helping?
Yeah, everyone's helping at this point except for the one that
He
has
disappeared.
vanished. Yep,
That's
he-
fine. I said go away or help.
I
As
had
you-
already
as you
helped pick
all-
up the carriage and it's still on the ground somehow.
So, like I said, essentially there's like one wheel on the wagon. You're all on one side, kind of helping lift it up as the horses are drawing it. Thren's trying to keep it at pace as you're walking it all in unison towards the city, or excuse me, towards the town. The town's pretty big. The town of Reese is pretty large. It spans for about maybe about a mile to a mile and a half up the riverbank. There's quite a few houses built on just all on the south side of the Silver Dawn River. Nothing across the way in the Aberley except for the temple to Albania. Seven, you've been here for a couple months now in training, so you're pretty familiar with it. As they guide you towards the malted mill, where that water mill was that you saw, there is a 3-story tavern. The basement floor kind of extends down the riverbank and towards that watermill that's steady spinning on the back. There's the main floor here that is apparently the pub, and then there's a second floor up top where it seems to have rooms and things available. As Spencer says, all right, right here. I will note, as you look around the town, you notice it's mostly cobblestone paths. And on either side of them, you see every probably 50 feet or so, there's this little orb that's just steadily hovering. Those of you who have spent time in Fritz, which is most of you, particularly the three of you, these are drift globes. They act as lanterns at night.
Pretty.
Well then, this is where I believe we will stop, so thank you all very much, not only for saving our carriage, saving my goods, saving our lives. You are heroes in my book. As promised, I will, as he opens up the curtain,
Oh, there he is. I do apologize for my brother.
Just have a couple of hands that just drunkenly start. You said someone opened the
I
cask.
want to
right?
grab 2 tentacles and
Just want to
pick 'em
start.
up.
But I want to hold on to the other person that opened it.
Thren.
Yeah, to
As you reach out to him, he just
Just kind of like.
ugh.
I got one arm. He's like over here like this.
I am not
As you
thinking
stretch out,
about
Thren just
that.
kind of like removes you, grabs the cask. Yours.
Ooh.
Thanks, I guess.
So he reaches in and grabs 2 bottles for the ladies.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take it. Thank you.
A bottle of Leinbach wine each. These bottles are worth around 30 gold pieces each.
Nice.
Do I get one as well?
So you're traveling with them. So
Ruined our wine.
he-
So I paid him for travel, right?
Jump in.
you actually no, you didn't pay him. You told him where you were headed, and he said he was headed in the same direction. He's allowed you to accompany him the whole way.
Some wine, glass of wine.
Well, I suppose I need to be finding myself a carpenter. It was a pleasure meeting you all. Thank you once again. And I suppose for now we'll head out. Mava, you're welcome to. We're going to. Zhao and I are going to find the carpenter. You're welcome to get a room in the tavern, whatever you wish. We'll. Soon as we get this wheel fixed, we'll continue traveling in the morning. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Let me know if you need help.
I shall. As he begins, you watch as he and Zhao begin to make their way towards the tavern proper, like kind of heading inside the pub. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm slapping my brother on the face.
It makes like a nice slimy.
Or I'm like pulling him down to the cask to drink.
Do you know where you're staying, Mava?
I think in the tavern here. Do you want to stay?
I guess because I know a lot about the town, is that like the best place to stay, or?
So yeah, the malted mill is the only tavern in town. Essentially, it's pretty large. It's they're very accustomed to having quite a few merchants coming in and out, heading from Vadnais Crossing down to Laurent. So it's usually pretty busy. There's quite a few locations in town that you would know of. There's as you kind of look down the road, there's the Glass House, which is essentially an apothecary that is made entirely of glass. It's like a giant greenhouse. There is the
Neat.
let's see, Morgan's Mercantile for adventuring gear, and the Arrow's Mark, which is essentially a hunting shop. There's carpentry. There's a carpenter shop. There's a smithing. There's quite a few places in town, but in terms of taverns, this is the only place you're going to find rooms.
Well, you should get the room in the back corner. It has the best view.
Huh. Thank you.
Of course.
For that. Can I buy you two ladies a drink? I know we just got wine, but
We did just have a very traumatic experience, so that would be great.
Sure.
come on.
Traumatic.
Fighting people and octopus guy.
Yes, that's a whole thing. Oof.
It's just not your average day in the library, if you ask me. Which, by the way, do you still have my book?
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The book
Perception
from
check?
earlier.
Make an insight check.
Yeah, okay, that works. Natural one.
Someone.
So
Just have to have it by the end of the day.
Or what?
Take it back to the
Oh,
library.
y'all are coming with us.
Oh no, aren't we?
Hello.
Brother, what do you want to do about these people?
Do you want to drink all this wine now?
It's quite good.
Oh,
Fly
worth-
these your tentacles.
it's worth a pretty penny. Stop.
Make sure we don't lose these, one off the tail and, the really pale one. They seem fun. And I don't know about the unibrow yet.
I suppose we could.
Forget it.
I suppose we could travel with them for a
Don't
while.
lose them.
I wish.
And I'm just gonna like slip back into the wine.
Join me when you're ready.
Watch us move.
That's one for theatrics. That one.
Can I look around the tavern and see if there's anybody I recognize?
all right. So as you enter inside
What's it called?
the malted mill.
Malted mill.
As you enter in, you smell the brewing of actually barley-based beer and ale. You smell fresh grains. You smell clear, what's kind of water mixed with cedar wood, bit of algae. There's just a plethora of smells kind of coming out of here, but all of them quite delightful, actually. As you enter in, you notice there is a young boy about 14 who's standing near the corner next to a trio, a halfling, a very large man, and then a dwarf. Is this boy? He's dressed in like a busboy. He's got a busboy. He's got a little apron on. He's got a little button-up tunic, and you see as he's now watch this. There's this arc of fire curls between his hands. I've been practicing that one. And you see as the little halfling says,
Bravo!
"You say this." As he turns around, make a persuasion. Make a deception.
Deception or performance?
Same.
Performance check.
She was good today.
19.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you, miss. So he puts his hand behind his back. Welcome to the Malted Mill. Have a seat anywhere you like. My name is Mirth, and I'll be of service to you. You just call me if you needed to. You hear a voice shout out, Mirth, get the tables on the left. Yes, Ma. Sorry, gotta go. He takes off. You notice as the barkeep from behind the bar shouts out at him. And then he continues his conversation with Zhao and Thren. He doesn't seem happy.
Is that one Thren are inside?
Yeah, they're inside. They're currently speaking with the barkeep. He doesn't seem thrilled to see them. You see as he keeps shooting a mean stare towards Zhao.
Can I walk up to them?
So,
To Zhao and
you may. As you're walking up, Torbella, as you're looking around, you also notice there appear to be 3 individuals of the Vagrant Dragons Guild off the left-hand side. You recognize the black dragon pendant on their, the black dragon head pendant on their mantles. As they're sitting off in the corner, you notice they've got a lot of adventuring gear with them. There's a handful of other individuals here, no one that you recognize though. Mava, as you approach Jal and Thrun, you hear the barkeep kind of, I told you, his kind is not allowed in here. As Thrun just, calm down, I know that my friend here is a bit off-putting, but he's dark-skinned. I have his paperwork in order. As Jal just, it's alright, boss, I can just go outside.
Can I walk up and put an amount that would be impressive? A gold piece?
What would be impressive?
Mava would know, Hunter.
What
Girl out.
I don't know. What do you think?
How much would a classic room be for a night?
A classic room? Or
What would
like
a room for a
classic-
night in
like a
this
fancy
place cost?
room?
Based off my experience, what would I assume?
Ava, you don't have a lot of experience in the.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
In the civilized
She's gonna put a gold piece down.
Now you have been to Laurent, and the rooms in Laurent run between 3 to 10 gold pieces a night.
Ooh,
Wrong.
it's a bad time. 3 to 10 gold pieces.
Laurent is bougie.
Oh, I have gold
love
pieces.
Laurent is the
Oh,
best sites.
I'll put 10 gold pieces down.
Okay.
I mean,
So you walk forward, you slam the 10 gold pieces down. The barkeep. Oh, can I help you, miss? Sorry.
A room for my friends and me, please. And I point to Theron and Zhao.
Oh, make a persuasion check.
With advantage?
It's cocked. It was cocked.
Persuasion, 16.
16. He looks over, he looks towards you, he looks back at John and Friend. One night, but you got a room. And he points at John. No trouble. Friend just kind of, there won't be any trouble. As I said, he's dark skinned. He has lived in Fritz from the time he was young. Everything is fine. Besides, we'll barely be here anyways. We gotta find a carpenter to fix the wheel on our wagon. That's actually why I came in here. If you don't mind pointing me the right direction. Down the main road, last house on the left. Carpenter. Thank you, sir. You're a
Before-
gentleman and a scholar. Mava?
Before Thren walks away, I want to ask him, where do you think Anastiana is?
I don't know. I thought you said she was somewhere near Varda's Crossing. If that's the case, we've got some time to go. At least about probably 10 days travel.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry, we'll get there very soon. I promise. I just need to get this wheel fixed, and we'll get you on your way. And also, thank you, not just for protecting us again, but also for that.
No worries. I'll make sure there's food for you when you get back.
He turns and begins to walk out. Zhao kind of places his very large red hand on your shoulder. Thank you, friend. Pushes past and begins to walk out.
How
I'll take a
lar-
drink, please. And whatever.
How large is the cask of wine that he?
It's pretty decent size. It's probably about 24 inches tall by about 12 to 14 inches wide. It's pretty big.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
soaked.
I want to kind of lean on it a little bit and kick the side of it
Can't wait.
and be like, "Come on, dear brother. There'll be plenty of time for debauchery later.
see-
If you want to get drunk, let's have some beer."
And just like you see him hiccup, and as he hiccups, he changes it to a crab and plops back down.
I'm regretting allowing this choice of
Yep.
subclass already.
And then he's just gonna keep coming up and changing, and then slowly gets out and changes back.
Are you gonna be all right?
It's been a while since I've had this wine. I just wanted to get my fill. I
Well,
think
don't
I
drink
had
all
it.
of it.
I think I have. What was that you said?
Let's go get a beer. Can you handle a beer?
Just gonna reach up to him and grab him. Pick me up.
Pick him up a little bit.
So
Yeah.
Take a beer
you're
with
just
you.
carrying a crab.
Where's our friends?
No, you're an elf again, right?
I'm enough again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
you're
kind of
okay.
hoist him back
Yeah, I
up.
got you, right.
I
So
made
you
my
know,
way
put
out
an arm around
hiccuping,
him.
like, foolishly. Yeah.
I put his arm like over my neck, you know. Just walk him in.
Where's that horny one?
As you
I
step
want to
inside.
kind of fling the door open a little, like, you know, like we're big stuff
Okay.
because we are
Make a
elsewhere.
performance check.
I'm just kind of
We're
like,
coming in. We haven't come in yet.
What's that?
We haven't
Yeah.
come inside yet.
yeah, we're flinging the door open
Word.
with your drunk ass on my shoulder. Performance 20.
20.
As we're coming in.
Smile, brother.
This house is Serifers!
The door with a flurry. I mean, with I'm trying to think of the word here.
Bravado.
With bravado. Thank you. That's a good. I was gonna say with flair, but with bravado.
Now, charisma.
The door swings open. It's like there's this breeze that pulls in after them as the two of them enter in. Torbella and.
Sorry. I had to.
Torbella and Seraphina, are you two sitting nearby?
Yeah, I'll be sitting and I'll be talking to her. So, have you ever, while you were in the library, fantasized about the most exciting thing that you would do outside of the library?
I gotta say, today's been pretty cool.
This?
Yeah, it's wild.
Dull.
Wild.
No.
Think bigger. Come on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, but what if it was like a snake or something instead of crab? I hate
Oh god,
snakes.
we have some work to do.
Wild.
As the two of these approach your table,
Barkeep,
Why are you
Maybe,
still
do you
here?
approach as well?
beer for my
Well, I'm
brother
already
and
at
me.
the bar, aren't I?
Yeah, you're at the bar.
I'm gonna have 3
I can
drinks.
turn into a
and bring
snake
them
if you want.
All right.
Go.
So,
back to the ladies.
so Mava, the two of you are at the table. Mava returns with 2 more drinks to pass out to Torbella and Seraphina. So, as you gather here for a moment, what would you like to do?
Are we at the table with them?
You're at the table together, yeah.
I take little disgusted sips. And
Did you already get our beers? And he already got our stuff? Whatever.
Yeah, I would say that at this point,
Beautiful.
you place the order. They haven't arrived yet.
Okay.
Did you all know each other before this? You
Absolutely.
came together?
Absolutely not.
she actually hasn't even told me her name. I'm trying not to be pushy about it, but
Oh.
What is your name?
Oh.
I have to tell
Everyone,
us.
I said my name just a moment ago when they asked, but it's Torbella, yes.
Torbella.
Ah, another T name.
Yes. I had mine first.
Ah, I'm quite a bit older than you, Tony.
Oh,
we
yes.
are.
You
How
keep
could you
reminding
forget?
me.
Yes.
You're so old.
Yeah.
Oh, have you started taking your pills?
We're
yet?
not so old. We're quite young. We're just older
For
than
the
you.
ED that happens when you age.
The Constitution
Oh,
of
yeah.
Seals
She
is
went straight
quite
there.
good. I promise.
You see,
Wait, what did you say? Damn.
Elf dumbness. It's already set in.
We have
And
a
I
lot.
genuinely
We
believe
have a
that.
long line. We see a lot over.
you're welcome to check if you'd like.
Oh, no, I would not. I
what?
would
How
not
would- what?
like to check.
Drink your beer.
You could
But
check
thank
me
you.
if you wanted.
Why are you still here? Why are you here?
I will not buy.
What?
He
What do you
what are
want?
you
he
guys
goes with
doing?
me.
Do I owe you something?
We're brothers, and we're just quite fancy to what you're doing, and you know,
That's the whole reason why you're in here.
So
you
you're stuck with
seem
that
to
then.
be chasing after this one quite, I don't know, ferociously. And I was
I think she
quite
likes
interested
me.
in that relationship.
She has a
I'm exciting. Look.
You are quite exciting. We will get to that. later.
Tattoo.
Yes.
A book, you
Yes.
say?
She does have one of my books, I'm pretty sure. But
One of your books.
One of your books.
yeah, well,
What
it's
did
not
you
my
steal?
book,
What
but
did
it's
you
from the
do
library.
exactly? The library. Interesting.
You ever been?
I know about.
So exciting.
I know humans work in the city and have all kinds of city jobs, but what are you a shepherd of these books?
I'm a keeper of these books.
Like
Yeah.
a shepherd.
Have you ever?
And one of your sheep has gone astray.
Sure, I like that. That works.
It's quite weird. You tint to paper with writing on it a long period of time.
It's important paper.
Hmm.
And she
Mind telling
took
you.
one, but she won't
Did I
give it
hear
back.
Make a perception check.
Did I hear?
It's a
8.
jingly fish. I can't hear anything.
As you're pretty focused on your brother, who's a little drunk right now, and showing a lot of attention to Serafina. You're a little concerned with him. He, when he gets this way, he gets a little uncontrollable. So
I'm used to it. by
about
now.
this point, the young man Mirth approaches with your drinks and kind of passes them out. That will be 2 coppers each, please, sirs.
Oh, come on, gentlemen.
You already paid for yours.
I've already paid for
Yeah.
ours.
We saw her like tuck the book like on the bridge, right?
Seemed like it, yeah.
We saw
Yeah.
the book. Yeah.
She's acting sus. Yeah.
And can I get you, gentlemen and ladies, anything else? We good?
What's the meal tonight?
Oh, well, there will be, it's salmon's in season as it swims upstream this time of year. So there will be fresh salmon along with some potatoes. Or you could go the cheap route if you're feeling it, porridge. We've always got barley oats and barley grains for various things.
I'll take 1 salmon for me, and when Thrin and Jow get back, I want them to have it ready.
All right, yes, we can. That's the hobgoblin guy, right?
Will you make sure that he's able to eat in peace?
Make a persuasion check.
These people are kind of mean.
You ordered the salmon.
19.
A 19. Yeah, I mean, I guess if he's staying here, then my pa's probably okay with it. I guess I can.
Where do you get your salmon from?
The river?
Who?
The river.
How you catch them? Is it humane?
I mean, I don't know. I don't catch them myself. They just throw out nets.
I'm not person. I'm just curious.
Sorry.
How much is the salmon?
Oh, it's 5 silvers. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Can I have some of the salmon too?
Of course.
Thank you.
No, you're just being mean.
Be like,
So it'll be a
Yeah.
gold and 5 silvers for you.
As the salmon comes out, is it like a fillet or is it like skin and eyes still on it?
Yeah.
they're making fillets, but
It's gonna be skin and eyes still on it.
Do we recognize it?
We know this lass.
Brother!
This is from the 100th generation of salmon spawn.
Tell you what,
do
Meg-
we
Meg
recognize
just-
us?
oh god.
Insight, maybe?
We've gone far this
Intelligence?
far.
Just
History?
Jesus, just roll a D100 for me. Let's just put it at a D100 check.
All right, hold on. I'm doing this with you.
Do you want
Uh-oh.
Do we recognize the fillet?
18.
76.
76. As you both look at the salmon that comes out,
Does it look familiar?
doesn't recognize. You don't recognize it. The speckles are in the wrong spot. Everything looks a little different. The
It wouldn't matter
the
anywhere. It's just,
eyes are a little off put. Yeah, no, you don't recognize these two.
at least they bring them out whole.
Oh my
you know?
goodness.
No, they don't cut them up.
Well, now we have to watch them cut them up.
What do you want, some? We aren't opposed to eating them. It's
This
just-
kind of seems kind of
I know.
malintended.
I rather like the forceful intentions.
She has a book about the hills.
What?
You what?
Oh, else what?
On a piffy wall.
So, I don't mean to bother, but you all look, well, for lack of a better word, you look different. Except for you. Hi, Serafina. It's good to
Thank
see you.
Hello.
So,
What was your name?
I don't usually see you in the pub.
Yeah, there's a lot of new experiences today.
Oh,
I'm still on duty. I'm still.
could I get you a beer or
watching.
something?
Well, I have this.
Get another
thing,
one.
but I don't really like it very
You know
much.
how dangerous it would be for you to drink on the job.
You mean like
Exciting.
kind of like crazy and stuff?
So crazy.
Aren't the priests like gonna get mad that you're down here?
He's offering a free drink.
Maybe just don't say anything for now. I'm still on the job. I'm still watching a book. It's just.
But you said you lost a book.
Well, I know where it is.
She stole
I
a
think
book.
To not steal a book.
Bold.
there's still
I'm
a
gonna
book
cast a
involved.
message and be like, we know you stole it.
That's nice. What do you want?
Oh, just letting you know.
Alright. She doesn't have to steal it.
The two of them just start whispering back and forth.
Well,
I need the book. So I stole it.
Well, why not just ask if you can take it?
Because they probably will not give it to me. And I can't afford it.
I'm still technically on duty, so I'm still doing my job right now.
If Priest, okay, if Priest Donald comes down, then I'll cover for you. Don't worry, I got you.
Thanks.
I've gotten very good at this one spell. You know, maybe I could try it on. Could I try it on you?
Very well.
Is it a fire spell?
So you watch as he gestures a few runes in his hands. Ari ura. Nothing happens. Okay, I'm still working on it. I'll get it by the time he gets here, I promise.
Perfect.
Anyways, good to see you. But seriously, what brings you all to town?
Passing through.
I like that answer. Passing through.
My brother and I are just traveling, seeing the world.
In Reese?
Well, Reese is a stop along the way.
Indeed, it's
You've
just
got
a
to be
stop, I
somewhere
think.
to get somewhere.
I mean, I want to get out of here myself.
You'll know
so-
Laurent. I'll say that.
You're from Laurent?
I would love to have.
I've always wanted to go to Laurent. I've met so many merchants that come through here from there. It sounds like such a fun place.
Was there an indication I can see what he was doing to cast a spell?
Yeah,
Like,
I want to
can
know
I
the
think-
same.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Everybody do it. Why not?
I don't think I would have done that.
Brookie Blue is counting the face palms that I do. I'm at 5 apparently.
Mine's only a 7, but I do want to whisper something to him before he walks away.
Okay. 11. You're not sure. Whatever it was, either he was doing it horribly wrong or you have no idea what it was.
Okay. What does he look like?
He's probably like 14 to 15 years old. Young boy, kind of.
Never mind.
No, don't.
Where did you think that was gonna go?
I was gonna help him with his spell.
Be creepy about
No, I was just gonna be pushy.
Well, I'm glad
So-
pedophilia is off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I would think so.
Yeah, that is
There'd be
session.
no attorney.
Yeah.
As you kind of. Anyways, I want to.
That was mean.
So I want to go to Laurent one day. I'm hoping I can. I want to be a member of the Vanity. So my brother didn't have the same magic I've got, but I do. So
Oh, you just keep practicing and you'll be as good as
Bane
your
in
brother.
no time.
As good as your brother.
my brother doesn't know magic.
Oh.
Then you'll
Then
be
you're
better than
already
your brother.
better than him. That's great.
Oh, this is so entertaining to watch.
I think I'm gonna go wash some dishes. It was nice to meet you all. Be safe on your travels.
Before he goes
Might want to
away,
pull
I'll,
that foot right
I'll
out of
whisper
your
it down in
mouth.
his ear and
I'm
be like,
not really
nice
paying
try.
attention.
Wait, what do you
much.
whisper?
It's one of
Definitely felt
those.
some magic.
Make a deception check.
so it's better than what I've been doing. Deception?
Yeah.
9?
Nice.
DC.
As he says, oh yeah, okay. So he walks away. You see, Damn it!
Just keep practicing.
Disappears into the kitchen.
Right, so who the hell are you, anyway?
Who are you talking to?
All of you. So
What
we only
do you
just met,
guys
we know your
think of?
names, and that's it.
The comet.
How much do you expect to learn about people in
One
an
city.
hour?
Well, I don't know, we're all
Yes.
sharing a room, we might as well get to know each other.
Are we
Why
sure?
would you
Sure.
share
Rush.
a room?
We don't need to rush. We've got plenty of time.
I did say a room for my friends and I,
Oh yes, I suppose we're not friends yet.
Oh, well, that's
I didn't
upsetting.
mean you.
But
I'm sorry, jump the gun. I'll walk off and go get another beer.
No, brother. We upset him. That's great. Now we won't see him for the rest of the night.
You know
I
what
see
happens when you
maybe
assume.
one.
Walks back with my beer. I don't know what my brother's talking about.
Hey, brother.
You should probably look over each other's notes before you just, continue to run these failed ruses.
What
of
notes?
Scams, whatever it is that you've got going on. Miscommunication.
We're not scamming either. What are you talking about?
We don't do scams. You're the one who steals.
You know what we do, though?
I don't steal.
Things about hells or whatever you were saying. 7 of them,
Why
I
does
believe.
Such a problem with the hells. Tieflings have descendants.
The deep doesn't bother me.
Are you sure?
Maybe fire a little bit.
When he gets thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow.
Okay.
Nice.
There's the eyes glow like fire.
A little bit of fire. That's all?
Is that what's happening to you when you look at me? Sparks in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that's actually kind of cool.
Thank you.
Should do something like that.
So,
Why are you so nosy? What is it that you want?
I don't know. Just figured we might.
we like to watch.
This is literally just way more interesting than the library. I'm gonna say it.
You don't get out much, do you?
She does not.
Yeah.
Do you know each other?
No.
We're the longest, standing friends here. I've known you longer than I've known them.
That's...
You're not wrong. That is...
Technically, my brother and I have
Factual.
been friends for 234 years.
Yes, we are. We've been at the hip for over 200 years. So I just don't think...
I don't know how to not be sarcastic with y'all. Gotta reel it in. Wow, I'm so interested in your stories.
That sounded so sincere, brother.
I suppose we need to ask more what Magpie was up to coming through town with a
We were
hobgoblin.
traveling with you.
Yes.
I'm at Devadna's Crossing.
Ah.
I
Any
don't
particular
discriminate against hobgoblins, so
Oh, I
he was
don't
on
either,
the
dear. I'm a
team.
tiefling.
Yes,
Yeah.
we really
You
don't.
just made it sound like it was supposed to be something suspicious.
Oh, no.
Traveling with a hobgoblin. but I
Everyone
could
else
never.
seems to have the problem.
Well, it's got goblin in the
There's
name, and we
probably-
were just jumped by 9 of them, so.
It's true. I did not like that.
I think it would help to distinguish between individuals.
Well, of course.
Serafina, you would actually know the reason that actually you and Torbella both would know the reason the hobgoblins are feared. It's because a majority of the hordes of Verks are hobgoblins. Most of their infantry battalion is made up of hobgoblins. The goblins that are at war are led by them, and it's very rare to find them in Fritz. The ones that are in Fritz are usually Daskian refugees.
So, what's your hobgoblin like, Mava?
Oh, super loyal. Very loyal friend. Very helpful.
Does he belong to you?
Oh, belong.
She said it was yours.
Oh, he's just a friend. He's been helping us stay safe while we travel.
Okay.
And he faces a lot of persecution here, but there's a lot of people coming through right now that feel the same.
Very true.
People don't really love when I show up.
I personally have enjoyed every moment.
I believe
Insane.
you. I just said I believe you.
No persuasion check.
I don't think there's any check needed. I'm pretty sure that
I believe
Serafina is sincere. All of
I've
this.
literally.
There's really no insight check needed.
Miss
Serafina
having my good
means it. She is
you're
honest to a
plucky.
fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing here? Y'all are just on an adventure.
We just... things pique our interest. They pique our interest.
Do you just?
Speaking of interest, I'm particularly interested in your occupation. How long have you been a shepherd of the pages?
How long have I guess have I been
Few
only
months,
there?
maybe.
A couple months yet? Well, just a couple months. I'm still learning.
And before that?
I was with my family.
Wait, how old does she look?
I'm like 20 something.
12.
No, I'm young.
She used to be in her probably early to mid 20s, roughly.
And your family is bookkeepers as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Generational.
Do you like to read?
I love to read. I've read a lot of books in there.
What's your favorite topic?
My little moons and stars.
Oh,
Astrology.
Stars, the stars.
I love learning about them.
What was they saying about the comet?
I was about to say, do you know anything about the comment that passed
That
by
happened
then?
The
recently.
comet?
You know, the one that whispered at everybody. It was quite sensual.
Did
It caught me
everybody?
in the middle of a moment.
Awaken, it said.
Did
But I was
everyone
already
hear
awake,
that?
so
I woke up from a dream.
Interesting.
They don't say anything about that.
you didn't hear
What
it.
do I know about that comment?
Make a religion check for me.
Good. I said I've
Be
been
the
reading a
lady of the
lot.
celestial bodies yourself.
What you say, religion or history?
Religion.
That's nice.
Oh, it's 19.
19. Well, the 19 is you think about you know that the priests and many of the townsfolk have come to call the event the Calling. Many of the Twilight clerics believe it to be a sign from the Twilight gods that something is happening, something is changing, that there is a power awakening within someone, somewhere. They seem to believe it is some sort of messiah or hero, maybe someone that is going to rise up and save the country or the continent against the hordes of Vergs. Others meet it with a little bit of fear, as particularly the unreligious populace believe it to be something more malevolent in nature.
I'm going to tell them all that.
Has this event happened before? In history?
I thought, wouldn't you know?
Yeah, we've
Like
seen
200 years old.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Excellent.
Have we seen any
But some
comments?
comets only go by every 400 or so years.
Oh, I guess
More
depending.
special.
We're really concerned, when celestial bodies move, it tends to affect the tides, and we're just kind of wondering if it could work in our favor.
Oh, me?
The comet.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Work in your favor how?
What's your favor?
Well, we just
Looking to ride the tide.
tides. Yes. She don't, I don't think she believes us.
I don't
This
get
one.
any of them.
So you all notice as you peer through the windows, you've been having this conversation for a while. It was already getting close to dusk as all of this transpired. You notice the sun's beginning to set. You see there's a series of individuals that rise up from the basement of the Molten Mill as they begin to kind of come up from a series of stairwells. You notice they all are covered in like white powder. They smell of barley and grain as they step out from what is apparently the mill section of the Molten Mill. All of them, there's a couple of humanoids, there's a halfling that enters in, then there's a black dragonborn that kind of exits out as well. And the halfling kind of calls out to him, "Alright then, good job all of you. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Yeah, so good job. You'll get paid tomorrow as well, so good night." She turns around and watches, she shuts the doors and kind of puts a padlock on it. As she wanders over to the bar and just hops up. "Marth, where are you at?" You watch as the series of workers begin to exit the premises.
I will note, so after our conversation about the library and stuff, I kind of sauntered on over to the bar and got a little notebook out and just making little notes.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody saw it, but that's what I was doing.
Probably not.
So, what would you all like to do for the rest of your evening as the sun begins to set?
This has been absolutely riveting, but I'm going to get a room. I need to retire for the night.
Riveting.
That one is beyond me. I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Okay.
How much for a room for the night?
So
You actually
2
did
gold
that.
pieces for the night.
2 gold.
Yes.
All right. Here you are.
Takes it.
Inflation's happened in D&D too.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Fritz, everybody.
Expensive.
Mamma mia.
Things have
You need to
changed.
get a job and soon.
I can't sleep in a
I
drawer.
found a pretty cool cave under the water.
I was thinking maybe we could just stay here.
Stay here. Just set the bucket in the corner. Follow me.
Oh, and Seraphina would be sitting there very conflicted. She's at the table just thinking,
Do you have a
What are
room,
you
my
gonna
dear?
do? Yeah, there
well,
you go.
what, I mean, not here, but, I just don't want to go back to
I'll
the
put
library.
2 gold on the bar key, on the bar top. I guess on the bar top.
Yep.
And just be like, give her a room.
All right then.
She needs a room to stay.
Yeah, I assume that's why you pay him. He takes the 2 gold and tosses her a key.
We let
Tosses you a key as well, Torbellum.
stay
Thank
in
you
the
so
bucket.
much.
Thank you. Good night, strangers.
Good night,
Good night.
stranger.
Stranger. I sleep well.
I always do.
Hmm.
When I open.
That won't help.
What are you thinking, Ava? I saw it.
Well, yeah, because my magical item, does it have to be within a certain range?
I don't like this.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. I'm staying up until my friends come back.
Okay. So
We're staying down here too.
You're gonna hang
We're
out
just gonna sit
in
a
the
bucket
pub, or
over
are
by
you
the
gonna-
fireplace
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna hang out in the
Yeah.
bar, the area, to make sure that Mirth is good to his word and
Okay.
feeds Jow.
All right.
Did you go upstairs in
Mhm.
your room?
I'm going to my room.
Can I want to like follow behind you upstairs. And are you going to bed already?
Are you still here?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay here. I don't know. I feel weird about going back because, well, technically I still have to get the book that you don't have, and so I'm still technically on duty and doing what I'm supposed to do. But
It's going to be so hard for you to get that book that I don't have.
but as long as you have the book and I haven't gotten it yet, then I can just kind of hang out here. Right?
Sure. You're your own person. You can do whatever you like.
Well, I think
Far be it for me to tell you what to do.
I think I'm gonna hang out here then. But what do you do when you like hang out? You know, like I don't have any books.
Oh God.
Just go sit and stare outside. I could go downstairs. Those guys were being just really nice.
Sure. Do that.
All right. Go back downstairs and plop down at the table with y'all.
She just turns around and just makes her way back up.
Was the room not to your liking?
Oh, it is. I don't know. I just didn't want to go to sleep yet.
You're welcome to.
Hang out with us.
I'm going upstairs to read the book.
So you make your
She's like, gotta learn something else.
way into your room and settle in.
Lock the door.
Did you catch which room? You know, the one with the holes was heading.
I didn't see exactly which room upstairs, but you
didn't.
can just go ask
You
her.
were just up there with her.
We were on the stairs, I thought, but I guess if I saw her walk into her room.
You turned around and walked
Okay,
right back
yeah.
down the stairs before
Yeah.
watching what room she went into.
I'm literally not observing anything.
This makes my nightly shenanigans a little bit more interesting.
You just call out her.
So this
knock on the
book,
doors.
That's no fun.
what happens to you if you don't get it back?
Well, I don't know if I'm sure I'll get in trouble, but at this point I'm gonna be even more in trouble because I haven't come back yet, but
Yeah, you would know it's probably going to be if the book is found missing under your watch, it's going to be at least like a month of bathroom duty.
30 lashes.
so
Not
I
in
guess
this church.
need to
You'll likely be cleaning pews daily, cleaning the toilets daily, for at least a month or two.
I've got so
yeah, so I
much
just
time.
need to get it back.
We could get you your book.
I'm not sure if she actually has it now. I'm just confused. She told me so many times she didn't.
Oh,
She
she's a
definitely
liar.
has
She
it.
said I wasn't cute, and she's a liar.
See?
Oh, it's a moment. You missed it. Not right now. I'm look pretty drunk right now. It's not my best moment, but we can get you your book.
How are we gonna do that?
I don't know, she'd just be sleeping a couple hours and I'll turn into a little slippery little snake
With one
like
eye
you said
open.
before. What? Well, one eye open. I don't think tieflings. I've slept with many tieflings. They sleep.
We turn into a snake?
Whatever you like, love.
That's crazy.
Facepalm
That would be
number
the
6.
craziest thing that's ever happened is a snake in this day.
You enabled this. This is partially your fault.
Alright, that's the plan. You turn into a snake, you get the book,
Ish, what's your book?
and we
How's
go
he
back
going
and
to
do it.
carry this
Book
book
should be so happy
as a
about it.
snake?
Let's slither up in. You know what I do.
Now, I don't. You could try, I suppose.
You could stay with the lass. I'll just
Did
go
you
get the
see
book.
what that one could do?
I know, didn't you see it?
Voice raised.
Just not. You don't need to try to bed everything.
You're getting You're getting my blood up talking about it.
Do you have a fever?
Well, perhaps you should cool down in a bucket.
I'm just gonna like stick my head, a whole head in the bucket, and then turn into an octopus.
Drink more wine.
So, Mava, Serafina, you watch as Terso says this to Thelik. He just kind of curls over. It's this awkward, like, it's almost like a slinky curling into a bucket of water, and then changing into an octopus, and then just into the bucket of water.
Put you downstairs.
We were waiting for it to be.
I do apologize. He's drunk. Out of his mind. His tiny little octopus mind.
And he got into the bucket or into the wine again?
The cask.
Oh, you went into the cask?
Oh, I guess it's our bucket.
Yeah,
You
I
bring
have the
brought
bucket
the
of
buckets.
water.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, our bucket. Our bucket.
It's a bucket of water
Yeah.
from the river.
Yeah. Just. I've got all my legs just like.
Hanging out over the edge of the bucket.
Big fat head just.
He is peculiar.
I'm sitting there kind of twirling my little ball, or like it detaches from the staff, and looking at it, waiting for her to fall asleep.
Okay. All right.
So,
I'm like trying to work up the courage to take a sip of the beer.
Make a wisdom check.
Just do it.
I kind of like,
Just like-
I have my
Are you
mug,
crazy
and I'm just gonna
today?
kind of like put my head in my hand like this. And, so tell me a little bit more about yourself.
These books.
Well, I've never had beer.
You've never had beer.
That is 5.
I'm not
Five.
sure you're gonna like it.
You pull it up, you take a whiff, and you immediately put it back down.
Smells disgusting. Maybe tomorrow.
So, as you're all sitting here, the four of you down in the pub, the night goes on, it gets a little bit later. Zhao and Thrin have not yet made it back. You are upstairs taking a look at the book, yes?
You stole it.
Also would summon my familiar.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
One of those are.
Jeez,
And what does your familiar take the form of?
Always
The
a
little owl.
Little owl. So as the four of you are downstairs, drinking, carrying on, getting to know one another, well, one of you is taking a bath in a bucket. The owl
Keep watch for me. Please.
perches up on the wardrobe nearby. You start reading the book. As you're sifting through, trying to find any information, you cannot find anything on the artifact. No runes matching up, no iconography that seems to match it. You're just left with your thoughts of knowing what it takes to use it.
You're useless. Absolutely useless.
You, as you're sitting here and you toss the book aside, suddenly you hear this. You hear the laughter. Then the fear sets in as you look around quickly. You find yourself alone, but your nerves are rattled.
Are you there?
There's nothing.
Do you sense anything? Too much excitement for one day. I'll go back to studying.
Okay. So,
So close. So close.
as you're all sitting here, you indulge in conversation with Serafina. Maeva, you're kind of watching this whole thing transpire. The drunken octopus is sunken down into the bucket. You notice at this point, over the course of the next hour or two, a variety of the patrons begin to leave. Some of them, the hunters, make their way up to their rooms. The three that are in the corner, you notice the halfling with the dwarf and the tall human. The three of them kind of stay for a little bit, and then finally the small halfling just kind of, all right, you two can knock off. Just head on. I got it from here. As the very large human, he finally stands up. You realize he's about 6'5", probably 350 pounds, just big hulking guy. As he and the dwarf begin to exit the premises.
Can I stop the human and just ask him a question?
Yeah, you kind of wander over.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
How did you get to be so tall?
I was. He looks down at the dwarf. There ain't much of a talker, this one. He's just born this way, though.
Ah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Gets out my book. Genetics.
Very
And you gotta. Yeah. No. He walks off. He's like flush red. Not used to conversation, this one. As the halfling just kind of. You touched a nerve with him. He's not much of a talker, Boulder isn't.
But his parents named him after a stone.
Ah, no. I actually don't know what the big bloke's name is. But since he's been with us, his name's Boulder.
That's a bit mean, isn't it?
No, because the dwarf's name's Stone and I'm Pebble.
Cute.
Oh, that makes more
obsessed.
sense.
Obsessed.
I like
On
it.
the nose.
Nice to meet you, Pebble.
Glad to meet you
The
too.
name's Terso.
Yes, well. And you and your friends don't cause no trouble. You won't have to know my name much at all. Okay?
Oh.
Law. Do you keep the law around here or something?
Yeah, you could say that.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
What was his name?
Pebble.
Pebble.
It's a female halfling that's named Pebble. She's got
11.
like a
Older
undercut
stone
on the
and
right
purple.
hand side. The left hand side of her hair kind of like flows down. What is it?
11.
11. You gather, based on the way they've been hanging out here the entire time and kind of keeping an eye out, they're probably hired security for the tavern. Probably they're bouncers.
Gotcha. Very well. Enjoy your evening, Pebble.
Hey, you two. Torbella. About this point, as the night gets late, it's probably between 9 and 10-ish in the evening.
Want to short rest?
You would have gotten the benefits of a short rest. Everyone would get the
thank you.
benefits of a short rest. You hear... It's faint, but you can hear it happening from outside. You hear this shouting briefly, and then you hear, Tormento! Isharo! And you watch through your window, there's this flash.
Can I look outside and see what I see?
As you take a look outside, you look down into the alleyway between the next building over. And this one, you can see the river beyond, that kind of towards the back. And in the middle of the alley, you see what appears to be... Make a perception check, actually. It's very dark. Even with your dark vision, it's kind of difficult to make it out.
Oh god, 3.
A 3. Very difficult to make it out. As you peer out, though, you watch as there is a flurry of spells being cast. There is this flash of a light. You notice this cloaked figure is illuminated as he's running after 3 individuals. You make out, in the flash of light, you make out Zhao. As whatever this entity reaches out, you see as his hand grows in size, grasps hold of Zhao and slings him like he is nothing into the side of the building. Beyond him, someone lies on the ground, not moving.
Damn it, Bella, you're not supposed to go. You're not supposed to go.
Do we hear any of that commotion?
Shit.
I'll go downstairs.
So,
Maeva! You
As-
have a problem outside!
So, as the 4 of you are in the tavern proper, you do faintly hear the sounds of... You hear this... It sounds like thunder crackling in the distance. And then you hear Torbella shouting.
Kick the bucket. Get up.
I go outside.
Something's afoot.
What's happening?
8 foot.
Just takes all my feet and just.
Yes.
If my dexterity is 0, mage armor does nothing for me.
It still puts you to a 13.
But if I'm already at a 13?
Then it does nothing for you.
Rat.
Noted.
Noted.
Like
Do I have permission to change that before next session?
You may. So, as you all begin to run outside Mava, as Torbella shouts down and calls out your name specifically, there is this bit of dread that fills into your heart as you begin to run outside.
Can I prep Witch Bolt as I go out?
You may. As you run around the corner, you look ahead of you, and you see 3 individuals on the ground. You notice Zhao has been flung against the side of the building. The wood that makes up the outer portion of the building itself is cracked inwards from the impact as he's shaking his head trying to wake up.
Do I see Thren?
As you look on the ground in front of him, you notice a cloak that is familiar to you, as it is Thren's cloak, and beyond him, you see Mirth, the barkeep, who is on the ground currently, not moving. You see as he's staring up at the sky, you notice there is a, what appears to be a small sack to his left. You see there is a waste bin nearby. It looks like he was carrying out the trash and something has happened to him. As
Are
he
the
is just,
attackers gone?
you don't see anything happening. No attack, no assailant.
Oh no.
What do you want to do?
Does Thren look?
Do you rush to him?
Yeah.
As you rush over to Thren and you pull his cloak back, you find him emaciated. His face is gaunt. His eyes are frozen in this fearful state. And he is dead. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Wait, what about Mirth?
That is where we're going to end tonight's session. We'll get to
Steal the book, though.
Let's stop.
We'll
So-
start with the
You said
slither.
Thren is dead?
Thren is dead.
That's so sad.
That's so rude. We didn't get to have our celebratory drink together?
Mava is sad.
So,
It's sad.
Margaret's sad. I don't know if Maven's sad.
Now you're alone.
Oh no.
She was gonna be sad.
All alone.
Hollow called it. Hollow said, "Here comes the cliff."
Oh yeah.
Indeed. Every time. Never fails.
How many natties did we get?
Like to see what's on the other
I
side.
don't know.
I don't know.
Like to take the dive.
2 for the
Yeah,
night.
2, I think. Yeah.
He
Just
said,
2?
"No dead people."
You really had
No
3.
way, really?
Oh, you
Yeah.
rolled for that crit. Well, you did roll.
Dude, I rolled a freaking
All
2
right.
and
So
I
we had
rolled
2
a
natural
4.
20s on the night. 2 people were about to win it big.
Not I.
Not I.
Congratulations to
Not I.
Mama Rose got the win.
She deserves
Oh
it.
yeah, you know, if someone's gonna win, I want it to
And
be her.
Kananashi. James got the win.
James.
James said just like I predicted.
My dice predicted.
So congratulations to our winners. Well done. Ooh, 27,000 channel points to the winners.
Woo-wee.
Wow.
It's a big boost.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to come up with some more clever ways to use them up. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on episode 1 of Tales of the Arcane. Y'all are in for a treat. Listen,
Straight.
y'all said you wanted more NPCs, you wanted intrigue. Guess what? You got it. We're gonna start off with a murder mystery. Let's go.
Murder
Nice.
We did ask for this.
We did, yeah.
And to be fair,
Get that book.
if you had at any point proceeded to follow Thren
I don't
or
know.
Zhao or engage with Myrtle, like in
We
any
would
way,
have got caught up in that.
you could have potentially gotten caught up in all of it.
Oh, in the fight out there?
Yep. But yeah, I enjoyed the fact that y'all are very invested in each other. I was like, ooh, this is interesting. Watching the way you guys come together is fun.
That was just the one. That was the first one, though.
Yeah.
We only get nastier together.
Hello.
So
No?
You only
Oh,
get
man.
nastier.
Cleaner?
I am looking forward.
We take a big shot
to
with
this
this
Use a
together.
different scale.
Yes, I agree.
A different scale.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I have a sneaky suspicion this is gonna be a quirky, goofy, ridiculous, roller coaster of a campaign.
Sounds nothing like
I
it.
personally can't wait for it. So, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Welcome back Mondays. Welcome back.
It has been a minute.
And we're back for a bit. So, guys, we will be back tomorrow night with Tales from the Blue Cottage, and then we'll be here Thursday for a foxtail. So we've got some more D&D coming your way. We'd love it if you guys would give us a follow and come back and hang out with us. And then next Monday, we shall return with more Tales of the Arcane, and we'll unravel maybe what
Solve a
happened
murder
at the end.
mystery.
Solve a bit of a murder mystery.
Or we'll try anyway.
So it should be.
We'll probably get
at the
sidetracked
very
by
least, try.
something, I
We'll see.
don't
We'll see
know.
what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Shiny toy.
So we'd love it if you guys would come back and hang out with us. And don't forget to go check out our Kickstarter. I'm going to post it because I don't think the Kickstarter thing is working
We'll figure it
still.
out.
So I'm going to go ahead and
Don't
post that link in the
Now at
chat.
the end of the stream. You'll have a look tomorrow.
So if you guys would click on that link and go slap that notify me button, we would really appreciate it. That is our Valor Vigor Kickstarter, where we are going to be watching our decks of critical hits and critical saves. So we'd love
Got to
guys-
use one already? Then?
Yeah, we got to use one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually got to
It
use a
was
few the
cool,
past
yeah.
couple weeks. So just a nice little added buff.
Those will be fun in a long combat too.
Indeed.
Just with the ones that you can hold.
So Corporal Birkin said, I'm all in with this crew.
Triple Up said, so happy with this
Yeah.
new crew.
Triple Dose is so happy with the new crew. Guys, we are so happy you enjoyed. I'm happy y'all back. Thank y'all so much for rejoining us and coming back again, and also for the badass
is
costumes. Let's go.
Mine's actually
I'm
feel
used
pretty
to having
good.
Yeah, I'm just not used to having them.
I'm so intrigued as to how this is gonna unravel. Like the story is there, but you guys, I don't know how y'all gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna
Near the
change
water, I will
drastically.
show you.
So we can keep the
take
water
them.
near us.
Oh, we can make water.
Sweet Pea gave out the hearts, and Hollow says can't wait for the Cyber Friend Kickstarter. Coming soon, buddy. Coming soon.
Fingers crossed this one does.
Brookie
pay
Blue
out.
says thanks for the fun. Good night, everybody, and tell someone you love them. We love you, Brookie.
Love
you all, guys.
Triple O says what's better than one bard, two bards that just so
Get the
happen to be
Gen Z stuff out
brothers?
there.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Truth.
Guys, let's go ahead and,
Druid
let's
bards,
take
a
this
weird
love, let's take
combo.
this fun, and let's go raid somebody. Let's do it. Let's take this and let's go raid someone else.
Let's give them.
And until next time, we love you all.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. See you
Night.
later.